off already. You must know the show's off. Good evening, and welcome back to another edition of the MyT Sports Podcast. I am your host, the one and only Talent El Ido Deportivo Taylor. It is another in Fuego Day in the hottest city in the world. We are coming at you live and direct from South Florida. You can see it's a Friday night, TGIF. You know, I don't know why. Whether it's Manic Monday, whether it's Hump Day Wednesday, whether it's Freaky Friday, I feel like it's always a good time to get you squeak 'em, squeak, squeak 'em, squeak, squeak 'em, squeak, 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 squeak. I need some WD-40 on this bitch. Squeak 'em, squeak, squeak 'em, squeak, squeak 'em, squeak, squeak 'em on. Right? Like I said, but as always, you know how we say, folks. Listen. What did I say? What did I say? I drew a blank. Hold on. So welcome back to another edition of the MyT Sports Podcast. As I said, I'm still your host, one and only Talent El Ido Deportivo Taylor. It's another Fuego Day in the hottest city in the world. Listen, if I seem a little distracted, because I'm trying to stuff me a joint right now. Right, I should have done this before the show started, but I forgot I was gonna smoke out the bowl the whole entire time. But then at the very last minute, I was like, you know what? We need to roll up and we need to roll out. So that's exactly what we about to do here in the podcast. If you guys don't know, it's officially November 4th. It's 9:09 now. We're a little bit late for our live listeners. I understand what you guys are talking about, folks. It's officially, folks. You understand? We had highs of 85 today, lows of 73. Current temperature right now is 77 degrees. We live in South Florida, so there's always a 75% chance of rain. You understand, folks? We got big talk for you today. We got that big talk. You know, I come with the big pod energy, folks. We got our NFL picks to get into. We're gonna give you our Blue Chew promo code for the week. We got to squeeze Kyrie in here because it seems like every time I try to get out, they drag me right back in. So we're gonna get some Kyrie talk out in here. Right, we got our Knicks talks. What's going on, Jay Lee? We see you over here popping up on the IG. We got our Knicks talk. We got Brittany Griner. We're gonna talk about who's next in line to make the NFL playoffs. We got our injury reports to go after. We're gonna talk about Cut Loose, a local play that's going on in our area. We got NFL free agency that just popped off. Got Miami Dolphins fans out here puffing out their flippers and shit. Like, calm down, flipper. I understand you're excited. Like, if I take you out the water, you won't be able to breathe. Calm down. We're going to talk about Crown Jewel. We're going to talk about all that and more coming up next on the MyT Sports Podcast. But you guys already know what we say here. Regardless of the time, because I be on my black people ish when it comes to that start time. Regardless of the time and regardless of the weather. Coach?
You play to win the game. Hello?
It's always a blast on MyT Sports Podcast. So let's start talking. Let's stir this motherfucker. So I'm gonna put some season in this bitch. So hold on one second. Podbean. Let's start talking. Woo! Back at it like a sports fan. It's something you don't know about me, Joe Rogan. I drop takes. MyT Sports. Woo! It's another good day. You know how it is. It's always a good day. We get this over here. We get a chance to start the podcast. We're here to talk to you guys. It's been a while. It's been a couple of Fridays since we had a chance to sit down here. I've been gone. This past Friday, I was in Orlando watching a play. The Friday before that, I was at an art event. The Friday before that, I think my niece had something or somebody I knew had something. So we haven't had a chance to sit down here and chop it up on a Freaky Friday. We haven't had a chance to sit up and chop it up on a TGIF. I missed you guys. Welcome back to the show. I know he's gonna like, damn, I miss my boy T on a Friday. You know, like I know how you guys feel. Like normally before you go out for the night, you're like, hey yo, let me throw on the MyT Sports Podcast and some Funkmaster Flex at the same time. All right, Funkmaster Flex will have you ready to rob a liquor store, won't he? If you're in your car right now, and you got the Podbean app, if you're on your Facebook, I want you to go look up MyT Sports. You like, you listen, you follow. More importantly, if you can, you call in. I like how that sounds. It's the MyT Sports Podcast. I'm still your boy. We here all night. see how he couldn't get addicted to that. I definitely see how he couldn't get addicted to that one. Oh yeah, we bring our own flavor in your ear. But I definitely ain't gonna act like listen that I don't have my own variation of one of the throat pause, one of the microphone gods, right? And as that boy Funkmaster Flex, you understand? Like listen, that he has that explosion, but we bring the thunder here on the Mighty Sports Podcast. You understand? We always ready and on. That's why we roll up and we roll out. And that's why I had to roll up before we rolled out. I just been here stalling this whole entire time. I hope you don't mind this little stall session. That's from me to you, your mama, and your cousin too. I want them to all to follow the show. That's why they hear that bing bong when I'm on. Bing bong. Let's go ahead and start the podcast off the way we like to start off every single podcast. And that's with a nice little birthday party. If you don't know what the birthday party is as of yet, it's exactly what it sounds like. We like to give a nice little shout out to everybody that had a birthday since the last time that we was on air. Now, listen, my memory ain't as good as it used to be back when I was younger, right? So this is what I do these days. If I have you as a Facebook friend, that's how you get your birthday shout out. Sorry, Instagram people. I'm sorry, YouTube people. I'm sorry, regular people that I know in real life. The memory is shot, my guy. Wait, did I hear somebody join the podcast? That was that unknown, that unknown sound that I heard. That's exactly what I heard. How you doing? No way. Okay, I see you. I'm not gonna let the world see you, but I see you. How you doing? And of course, I see the name that you put on there. You know, you're funny for that one. That's funny. I was like, yo, wait a minute. I heard a sound that I'm still not quite used to. So for everybody that may be joining me, right, through that personal link that I sent you guys, I'm still not used to that. I'm still not used to the notification sound for that sound, right, or for that app, or for when you join, I should say. I'm still not used to that notification sound. So what happens is that, like, you join, and I had no clue that you joined for half a second. Like, I really had a flashback. Like, wait a minute. I think I know that sound. And when I see that sound, I know that face. How you doing? Well, welcome to the show. All right, let's get into the birthday party. You guys know I love baseball. Baseball is my first love. I go left field all day, every day. But let's continue to roll up and roll out. So what we like to do here is we like to give a nice little birthday shout out to everybody that had a birthday since the last time that we was on air. Last time we was on air was when we was live at Sharky's on this past Wednesday. And if you guys don't know by now, every single Wednesdays at Sharky's is ladies' night. What does that mean? That means we cater to you all night, ladies. Starting at 8 p.m., you get the MyT Sports Podcast. How's that catering to the ladies? Well, it's me. All right, and ain't no more bigger lover of the ladies than me. Right? Ain't no more supporter of the ladies than me. So you get me for a couple of hours, right? Then sharp at 9 o'clock is ladies drink free from 9 to 10. Yes, ladies drink free from 9 to 10 every single Wednesday at Sharky's. And then from 10 to 12, we're talking about 2-for-1s. Like 10 o'clock, that's when DJ Scepter rolls up in the spot. He hops on the 1s and 2s, get you in your groove, have you moving your feet. You understand? DJ, I'm on side by the side of the street. You come in, you do whichever one meets your needs. Whether you want to listen to some hip hop, or you want to talk some sports real quick, or playing my sports trivia that starts 90 minutes into every show on Wednesday. And if you guys know what that trivia about, then doobie doo bang. Oh, very well. We all know. You all know it's about. This is one of the experiences that you have to catch the show live on Wednesdays. Because if you ain't catching the show live in person on Wednesdays, then you're missing everything. You're missing me. You're missing the drinks. You're missing DJ Scepter. You're missing food. You're missing vibes. You're missing good energy. And I'm telling you, it's always a blast. This is Mighty Sports Podcast. You're missing it all. DJ MyT, I think I've prepped this enough. Go ahead and start that birthday party for me. Yeah. This is how we really like to start on top of the show. I told you. So go ahead and find me on Facebook. Send me a Facebook request, right? If you want to hear your birthday shout outs right here on the show, you send me a Facebook. You send me a Facebook friend request, right? Also, if you know anybody that has had a birthday yesterday or today, you go ahead and start dropping their names in the comments, and I will go ahead and give them a shout out on the podcast too. This segment is strictly for you. It's all for you and nobody else but you. Knicks are currently losing right now 72-79. I may be a little bit behind. Let's get into it. Because, yeah, it's your birthday. We said it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's because it's your birthday. We sing happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right, folks, the first birthday shout out that we have. Where'd you go? Oh, whoa. Where did you go? The first birthday shout out that we have is gonna go out to my boy Sean Boone. Happy birthday to my boy Sean Boone. Met Sean up in Indiana back in the days, right? Spades partner, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like wifey's last name of origin. What they call it? What they call your original last name? Your surname? Is it your surname? Right? Yeah, this week is hitting me fast. I see the eyes glazing quickly, right? Like I was wide eyed when this show started. Look at me now. Look at me now. Looking like I made your phone. Right? But I want to say shout out to definitely my boy Sean Boone, right? What I was about to say, I think your wife's surname is Taylor. I think that's where 7 degrees of separation came from, right? Spades partner, dominoes partner, hell of a family. I don't know if you're still working. I don't exactly last time I spoke to you to clear that up. But if you ever had a chance to meet the Boone and Taylor family, right? Sean Boone and Nikki Boone, right? Like that is a one hell of a family. Like they have that natural Southern hospitality. They just take people in with open arms, and they did that for me as a soldier when he was working security at one of our buildings, right? DFAC building in Indiana. DFAC is where you get your food at. So definitely want to say happy birthday to Sean. Happy birthday to you, Sean Boone. And then we got the birthdays for today. Right? Birthdays for today. We have first birthday going out to my homegirl, Tara. I forgot what your last name is, right? But it has your name here twice, Tara. I don't even know Tara. I'm pretty sure I have your name on my phone as Tara Holder, right? That's just how it's going to be, right? So happy birthday to Tara. Also want to say happy birthday to Remy Baja Juice. Your last name ain't Baja Juice either. But like I said, I go by whatever you put as your Facebook moniker, right? So if your Facebook moniker name is Christopher, I eat ass all day, all night, and then I go and for lunch I suck toes. That's exactly how I'm going to introduce you for your birthday shout-outs, right? So let's get these rest of them out the way, right? So to Sean and to Tara and to Remy, we want to wish you all a happy birthday. Hope you party hard, enjoy everything, regret nothing, right? It's Friday. It is Friday. So I hope you get your weekend at Bernie's on. Ooh. And continue to stay MyT. You like that? I like that. You like that? I like that. I don't know if you guys understand that, right? Right now, I feel like I'm dancing through the street like Puffy. Every move you make, every step you take, every single day, every breath you take, I'll be watching you. Bad boy, take that. All right, folks, let's go ahead and roll up and roll out, right? Let's get into our next topic of the day, and that's our MyT topic of the day. And our MyT topic of the day happens to be a topic that we supersede over all topics for the evening. And if you guys are watching, and you already know where I'm going here because it already popped up on your screen. For our MyT topic of the day, we like to give a shout out to one Brittany Griner, folks. Brittany Griner has officially been wrongfully detained for 260 days for having an empty weed cartridge as the country of Russia wanted to use her as tried to use her as leverage to try to free one of their illegal arms dealers, right? I don't ask for a lot. I don't ask for much from you guys. I'm just asking you to be humane here and show a little bit of sympathy and compassion, and to keep her in and send her whatever way that you channel positive energy. Let's just go ahead and send some of that her way. Whatever means you utilize it. part of the reason why I always make sure I bring up Brittany Griner, because if Brittany Griner was named LeBron James, if Brittany Griner was named Chris Paul, if Brittany Griner was named Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, if Brittany Griner was named Messier, well, maybe not Messier. I was trying to think of a hockey player. Syndergaard? No, that's the thing. That's still baseball. Okay, let's leave the hockey people out of this, but you guys know what I'm saying, right? If she was one of our male athletes with the resume that she has, we would have. What's going on, Pimpin? How you doing? How you doing? Hold on, that's Jaden. Jaden, hold on, little Jaden. What's going on, Pimpin? What's going on, nephew? How you doing? How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. As you know, as you see what we going on here, we over here on the Mighty Sports Podcast, doing our Thug Dizzle, talking to the people, talking to you, watching me, watching you. You understand this? You know, it's vibing. Good vibes. It's Friday night. Like it's Friday night. You know what? I'm assuming that you're doing what everybody else does on Friday night when they listen to the Mighty Sports Podcast. That you just have me on right now while you get ready, right? It has been a minute. It has been a minute, fam. I'm glad to see that you say. Don't worry, I'll be seeing that because listen, don't never forget that your family, right? That your parents or your biggest fans, and they promote the shit out of you, right? So I be seeing what you be doing. I see you. Keep it up, Pimpin. Keep it up. Oh man, where were we? Oh, I was gonna say yes. I'm assuming that you're doing what everybody else normally does on a Friday night, and that you're listening to the show while you get ready to go out, while you're getting ready for your Friday night. You got your little sip in your sippy cup. This is my sippy cup. My sippy cup. I fill you up and have a party. Hey, one time, my sippy cup. I fill you up and have a party. I'm lit. And have a party. I'm real lit. Thank you. Ariat, what's poppin', baby? How you doing? Iraq, how you doing, baby? I wish Natalie was listening right now. I'll tell. Hold on. Let me see if I can grab Nats, cause she just moved back down to Florida like not too long ago. But you know, Natalie turned into an abuela at this point in time. Like she be asleep by like 9 o'clock. So she's up right now. Like the only reason she'll be up right now is if she's with Celine or Christy and they're out drinking somewhere, you know, getting a little bit faded. You know what I mean? And that's what you do on a Friday night. Like I said, like you see what's going on here. You listen to the show before while you get ready, right? You got your sippy cup going, right? As we know here at Mighty Sports Podcast, we like to roll up, we roll out because of the Mighty. Because I don't know if you guys know this, right? But I am alumni. I am an alumni, just one of the many alumni of the Nate Dogg School of Medicine, where the school motto, right? And also, just kind of the way of living is to all day, every day.
Smoke weed every day.
That's just it. School motto. So I hope so listen, we're gonna keep entertaining you guys while you guys get ready for your Friday night. I hope you guys get lucky tonight too. It's Friday. Like nobody should not be lucky on a Friday night, right? It's a Friday. It's Friday. It's November. Oh, wait. Hold on. How many of you are participated in No Nut November? Are y'all doing that? Wait a minute. Did I just pass the cutoff? I'm sorry, Pimpins. Like, I don't mean to do this to you, but for the next 26 days, right? I'm gonna be me and you ain't gonna be the same as we used. You understand? You're gonna feel like I'm treating you kind of cold. You're gonna feel like I'm have an attitude. Nah, Pimpin. It just happens to be like the holiday season. No Nut November. Right, so we're saving. We're saving something up for December 8th, and on December 8th, maybe December 9th or the 10th, basically that week of December 8th, we'll look for some release. But for right now, like you guys can at ease, right? You guys can take a rest and relax yourselves for at least 30 days. Yes, I just had a whole conversation with my hands. Fuck you guys. Act like you guys don't know. The back of your hands don't know you like the back of your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like you. Are you really loving yourself? Let's get into our first topic of the day, right? Let's calm down to calm down, all right? And yes, it doesn't mean that we still don't miss Brittany Griner. We miss her every day. Like I said, she is one of the greats of the game. Like I said, she's a what? She's a two-time champion. No, one-time champion, but she's an 8-time All-Star, 8-time block leader, 2-time scoring champ, 3-time NBA first team, 2-time NBA second team, 2-time defensive player of the year, 3-time defensive first team, 4-time defensive second team, all rookie team, AP player of the year. What more can I say about her? 3-time Big 12 player of the year, 4-time defensive player of the year, most outstanding player in high school, most outstanding player in college. She was legit. Third player in WNBA history to ever dunk a ball during the game. That's why I tell people, like, with the resume that she has, right? If she was one of her male counterparts, I would never run into a person that even slightly knows about the sports world that would be like, oh, Brittany Griner, who? Like I said, this was LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry. Oh, let's be the golden child. Oh my God. I gotta go. Very nice talking to you for a bit. No doubt. I appreciate you coming through and sharing the love. Don't forget to like, share, and follow, and also make your way over to YouTube and follow there. Also, if you have Twitch, I'm also on Twitch as well, pushing live. Hey, listen, so as much as I love you guys following everywhere, like, don't forget to go to YouTube and Twitch. Like, go to YouTube and Twitch. Just for a second, just go over YouTube real quick, MyT Sports, bam, follow. Go over to Twitch real quick, MyT Sports, bam, follow. I'm in both places. Take up both spaces. You understand? I hit them all. I hit them all like I hit all races. These are light balls. This is how you know I'm feeling myself already, right? It's how, listen, because it's really only 2 times I talk in rhyme, right? Even when I'm in like a big pod, what's a big pod mood, right? But I have to be in a big creative mood, right? And the juices are flowing. Or I gotta be like feeling you on an intimate level, right? That's the only 2 times you'll catch me talking in rhyme, right? Like big pod energy, where the creative juices is just flowing out of me. You know what I mean? Got me feeling real oozy. Crown Royal. I said Crown Royal. Crown Jewel is tomorrow. Yo, speaking of Crown Jewel, I really got to get a hold of some of these guys from the Caribbean Championship that just happened recently. I really have to get a hold of some of those guys and really find out how that went and what that was about. Thank you for Mona for putting me to that one too. I didn't even realize that. Yo, you know what? I need to holler. No, that's my fault. I knew Malik was away for like a whole month on some shit, and I knew I wanted to get a hold of him like afterwards. But I don't know why it missed me that was the Caribbean League. I'm messing it up. Like I wrote it down and I don't want to keep misrepresenting it. I'll come correct better next time. I mentioned it. I wrote the letters down. If I had letters in front of me, I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, but I don't right now. I don't have to bear with me. Let's get into our first topic of the day, right? Let's hop right into it. As you guys know, right, I like to keep it local, right? From 305 to my city, right? I get it. Right? We get it. So we're gonna talk everything from New York to Miami real quick, right? And ooh, shit, that was just the funnel of that game. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't see that score. Motherfucker. Okay, so I am kind of behind. I'm definitely behind. I'm like 9 minutes behind. So the Knicks game just finished. I don't have the score. I'm watching the Knicks game still. I have 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and that's where I'm going to be giving you guys updates from. Even though currently in real time, so whether you're watching in real time and you know the score, if you're watching the re-air, that last notification that you just saw, I wonder if I'm getting dinged for those. My phone may be setting me up. I had a podcast that caught like 16 dings. And I was like, 16 dings? Because my phone don't miss. And I'm trying to think, what sound do I have that I would play 16 times in one show? Or one sound at least a dozen times. I got to figure for 16 dings. I didn't get dinged for 16 different. I could get dunged, right? Doomed for 16 different elements. I figured it had to be one element that I played over and over and over again until it was like, yeah, this is excessive. We're going to have to go ahead and ding him. I'm going to have to figure that one out. You creators, you know what I'm talking about, right? We getting dinged all the time. And the bad thing about it, see, it's like we're retroactively being dinged, right? For shit that we did or shit that we posted a long time. Not even offensive shit that we posted, right? Just regular shit that we posted that they're like, yeah, this doesn't quite fly anymore. It's basically our way of having to say, yo, my bad, we're sorry. But we have no problem with that. You know who does, though? Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, we talked about this Wednesday on the show. And I tell you guys, Wednesday's show, if you were like, dang, where's Wednesday's show? Let me go back and listen to it. You may not be able to catch the re-air. There's a lot of things that happen in a live element that sometimes doesn't allow me to get it to share, but we're going to see. But that's the reason mainly why you have to be there on Wednesday. And Bobby, I realized something. I came to an epiphany. I was talking something out with Natalie, and she called me to the carpet on some shit, right? What friends do. And she made me realize something that I hadn't quite realized. So I kind of know now what I have to do on my part to make sure that we continue to make Wednesdays as successful as possible. You guys know Wednesdays, right? At Sharky's, ladies drink free 9 to 10. Like, if you guys don't come in for nothing else, you guys make sure you come there for the free goddamn drinks. What the hell is wrong with you? Like, you guys are so lucky. Like, you understand? Dudes wish. Guys wished. Like, Jesus Christ, we wished there was a guys drunk free night somewhere. Man. Like, let one of our sports ball have, like, yo, guys drink free 7 to 8 Thursday night on Thursday night football nights. You know how many fellas would be there on Thursday? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna open up a spot. I'm gonna make a dudes night, Thursday night dudes night, and I'm gonna see how many thirsty broads come out for dudes night, for dudes drink free. Cause you gotta figure, right? Like, it gotta go in both. It gotta work both ways, right? That like guys go to spots where ladies drink free because they want to go to the spot where ladies are at. There's a place where dudes are overly going, and you're a chick that likes to frequent the bar or whatever. You're probably gonna go where the sausage is at, right? You're like, yo, I know there's a bunch of dudes here drinking free or whatever. They're gonna be drunk already. Maybe they buy some drinks right before football starts. Like, you ladies, we'll go there, right? Ladies, you let me know. Ladies, you let me know if you knew there was a spot where dudes were gathering. You were trying to get your dude on. You were saying you're trying to get yourself a chapstick moment, moisten up the lips. You understand? Would you be going to that spot if you felt like there was a spot that dudes drunk free from like a certain time? Be like, oh, I know there's an overabundance of guys. Then I can definitely find me one. And listen, it don't have to be your regular bar. It could be your regular bar. It could be the hole in the wall. It could be the after hours joint. It could be the high end bar. Either one. Would you be hitting that spot up if you knew there was? I know what football is, right? Fuck football, right? Let's just say it was a random like a Tuesday, and it was like, yo, guys drink free 7 to 8, and that's when you knew there was an overabundance of fellas there. Just over there with big dick energy for no reason. You understand? Everybody, you know how guys get. Like, naturally we're good, but also when you add females to the equation, and when we get retarded next to right? Like we over here comparing sizes and shit and slinging and fucking crossing streams. It's a real thing. Let's get back to this Kyrie thing for a minute. So we talked about this on Wednesday, right? I tell you, everything happens on Wednesday. Like, the big shit happens on Wednesday. Talked about this on Wednesday, and we thought that Kyrie never needed to be suspended. And because Kyrie Irving had taken so long to apologize, we were like, fuck it, suspend him for half a year. Make a point out of him. Honestly, that's how I felt. Because that's how I felt if somebody from another community was recklessly saying the same shit about slavery. And understand that my family doesn't come from the American slavery history at all. And I would still feel that way. The same way that none of my family come from the Jewish Holocaust history. And I felt that way. Right? So I thought it was past the point that they gave Kyrie Irving. By Wednesday, I thought they had given Kyrie Irving enough opportunities for him to apologize. They given him enough time to be contrite, to be sincere, and to come up with an apology, even a fugazi apology, just to quiet down the noise a little and get people focused back on what you want them to be focused on, which is basketball. You say you want people just to focus on what you do on basketball, but yet you do a lot of shit that your 70 million basketball fans gotta listen to, shit that ain't got shit to do with basketball. I mean, you say, yeah, you constantly say you just want them to focus on your basketball. I feel like Kyrie Irving needs to make two Twitters, right? He needs to make one Twitter for his basketball Twitter and be like, this is for all my non-basketball shit. And I want to see how many followers he gets on his non-basketball page. Kyrie Irving finally gets suspended. Let's start there. Kyrie Irving finally gets suspended for his post promoting a movie that promoted anti-Semitism, right? Rhetoric. Now, as he told you on Wednesday, by the time I even realized what this video was, because I wanted to take my time and make sure that I got a chance to check it out before I jumped down and condemned Kyrie just for sharing a video, because sometimes too often that's what people do. That wasn't the case that time. Like I said, he was wrong. And the fact that it took them finally suspending Kyrie for Kyrie to be like, oh, damn, you guys are serious. Like, you really are offended by this. I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean anybody. My bad. Because Kyrie Irving is really the habitual line stepper. He's the guy that he's going to buck against the system just because the system said to unbuck. Just because the system says the sky is blue, Kyrie will come out and say the sky is red. Or it's orange. Or that it's clear, we're just seeing a reflection of blah, 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 blah. Which way but you understand. So they finally suspend Kyrie for 5 games. And it was finally, and basically the owner finally, and honestly, the owner's the owner's is a fan of the podcast. So I'm pretty sure he heard what happened, what I had to say on Wednesday. It was passionate and it was direct, right? No, that's how we spread love was the Brooklyn way. You guys understand? I'm Brooklyn's dislocated member, right? Mayor, dislocated member, mayor. Yeah. I'm on my young MA right now. I'm a little stressed, a little smashed. Oh, there goes what I'm looking for. It's right behind me this whole time too. Like, that shit was literally right here. Right, but Kyrie Irving, it really is one of those individuals that either takes the harshest of punishments for him to even say, "Yo, my bad, I'm sorry." But I wonder how sorry Kyrie Irving is. Like, is he, like, if you were truly sorry, why wouldn't you just say, "I'm my bad" the last time? Or how can I be anti-Semitic if I'm Semitic myself, right? I get it. Right? But you do realize that you can still be promoting hate speech, regardless of what you are. Right? You can be saying something that is so egregious that even your own people will be like, "Whoa, pimpin', pause. We're gonna have to distance ourselves from you if we're gonna continue talking like this," which is exactly what happened. You guys call it canceling. But it's really just companies dissing themselves or people dissing themselves when people start saying wild shit that you can't stand behind or stand beside. But tolerate. You can't stand for. It's against your own ethics or morals, beliefs. Look at Maxey cooking. Ooh, he almost got that. He almost got rolled. Let's see how this goes. I see about a little less than 5 minutes left. Knicks are currently down 87-91. They were up in the third. They blew that lead. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna see how this game ends. We got some Knicks talk coming up right after this. So like I said, we're gonna keep this real New York for a minute, but we gotta go to Brooklyn first. Because Brooklyn's really in a fucked up scenario. Right? Brooklyn fucked themselves over the moment they got rid of their first coach. That was there with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant was there. It was bad enough that they ruined the culture to get those two guys. But you definitely erased all form of whatever culture was there when you got rid of the head coach. And you basically put this team in the hands of those two stars. And you see now where putting your team in the hands of Kyrie leads you. He's literally about to lead you guys straight to hell. As far down as you can go in the dumpster fire, Kyrie was willing to let you guys go there. Just because he couldn't watch a video and see that shit promoted some shit that was not true and very fucking hurtful. And refused to say sorry. He was willing to go all the way down with the sinking fucking ship. He was about to be the little violinist in the goddamn Titanic. Like he was about to be Rose on the goddamn thing. Like I love you, but there ain't no room on this one man on this one man ship called Kyrie. I'm gonna let you guys drown and keep the gem. It's funny that it really took Kyrie getting suspended. It really took Kyrie getting suspended for Kyrie was on like, you know what, my bad. If all it takes is for me to say sorry for you guys to let me play again, then it's cool. I just want to play. That's all I care about is playing basketball. That's what he says. Right? He only cares about playing basketball. But it sounds like he only cares about playing basketball for the NBA. Because there's been plenty of times where Kyrie has said has conducted himself in ways where he's like, you know what? He doesn't really care about the game of basketball with the NBA. Even though he says that all he cares about is basketball, he wants to do is play basketball. It seems like sometimes he doesn't care about that. And if all you want to do is play basketball, there's tons of parks in your area. In your hometown, there's tons of parks. Tons of historic parks that you can go to and play ball all the goddamn time. And you know what? And when you do that, you can be as anti-Semitic as you want and post stuff and nobody will give a fuck about who you are. I guarantee you there's some dude out there in the rucker that plays ball every single day, the same way that you love to. But he doesn't have the NBA stage. So if all you care about is playing ball, then you don't need the NBA stage. This has now been, I'm telling you, this has been one of many scenarios of Kyrie where I'm just like, I always question his decision making. This is probably why he's a better shooting guard than he is a better point guard, right? Decision making. He knows how to be impulsive, but not think a whole scenario through. Got good reflexes to pivot in scenarios, but you know, that's only after damn I already fucked up. Shit, I'm a good pivoter. Not the one makes his team better, just that helps get himself out of scenarios. Because he also sounds like the kind of person that if it really comes down to it, that he'll snitch on everybody. But that's how I feel. That he's the snitcher. 5 guys get locked up. He's the one that is telling everybody everything because you know what? He believes he's above the law anyway, so he can say whatever he wants. He's gonna feel like he has some diplomatic immunity because he's a descendant of the sun, a flat sun at that. Yeah, I'm taking a couple of digs in there. And at this point in time, it gets beyond basketball, right? Like Kyrie, what's the easy way to say it? In the hood, he's one of those smart dumb niggas. That's the easiest way to say it. Like he's one of those smart dumb cats. Like you too smart for you. Yeah, you so like you feel like you so smart for you, that you're actually stupid. Like when you come around and people hear you talk, they look intrigued because they know you won't shut the fuck up. Like they let you talk and they look engaged, but in their head they're like, "What the fuck is this nigga talking about again? Here he go yapping that bullshit." That's how you feel. Everything that come out your mouth is bullshit because you do a lot of bullshittery. So they suspended him for what's supposed to be 5 games. Since his suspension, within 24 hours of suspension, Kyrie Irving finally came out and apologized. He was given about a week to apologize before then. It took him being suspended to finally issue an apology. I'm telling you, nah, I wouldn't accept it. If I'm the Nets owner, see, and I think they went too light. And you know what? You know what? This could have been maybe the bare minimum they could have done for. You know what? Let's look at this. I want to see what Kyrie Irving's suspension falls under. Right? And see because I wonder if it's kind of detrimental to the team, and then I wonder how long is that sentence? How long is conduct detrimental to the team NBA? How long is conduct detrimental to the team NBA? What does conduct detrimental to the team mean in NBA? Let's see here. This is 2001, though. I need something sooner than this. Let's see. Ben Simmons. See, you can get more than that because Ben Simmons was suspended for conduct detrimental to the team. And he got more than 5. So maybe them saying he has a minimum of 5 days, 5 games, maybe that's the starting point that they want to start off at. Oh, shit. Knicks up 99-96, 105 to go. Mr. Foul at! Jalen Brunson, cross him up. Go to the middle. Put some air underneath that bitch. And one. Let's see what happens here. 99-96. Jalen Brunson at the line. Shoot the free throw. Bing bong. 196. Look like Philly's going to take a timeout. See a Knicks fan. See a Knicks fan in the stand cheering. Woo! Let's go! Everyone! So now, I guess, right, Kyrie Irving did what he was supposed to do, right? He finally did his part. He removed his post and he has apologized publicly. Honestly, there's not really much more you can have Kyrie do. Like, you can request that he go. I think that's what they're doing right now. That he requests to go sit down with members of like a synagogue or whatever, like a rabbi or something like that. He tried donating to the Anti-Defamation League, and they returned his money. It's like, we don't want your hush money. Get the fuck out of our face, because we don't feel like you're sincere. Now, Kyrie Irving has been a philanthropist in the past and given to numerous donations into like housing for George Floyd's family, scholarships for scholarships for HBCU students, fully paying off a school for others. What else has Kyrie done that probably gets unnoticed? There was another one. There was another major one I remember always sticks in my head. Let me see. George Floyd's family, HBCU, regular college stuff. And money to the WNBA to help its growth and promotion. right? So so it's not like Kyrie doesn't find ways, right? And once he heard it, he tried to throw his money to the ADL. They were like, nah, fuck that. We don't want your money. So it's like it feels dirty now. But it felt dirty to them. But Griffin has done real, and real sincere work to other organizations and other people. So he has that in him. But who's to also say that while you can have a good natured bone in your body to want to give to cause that you really believe in, if you have it, you'll also give to a cause that helps to make you look good, so you can help change the narrative that you don't want out there for you as well. Every single one of us, I think, would do that, especially if it's costing us millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. As I think Nike just does disassociated themselves, or they push back the release of the Kyries. And this isn't the first company that we've heard disassociate themselves with Kyrie, or you know what I mean, or suspend their relationship. So listen, we all know, right? Like most people, they don't get it until you hit it where it hurts, right? And for Kyrie, you would think that while the sponsorships may not hurt that much, right? And some of those things may not hurt him as much, the playing hurts. When you combine the two, of not playing and not getting paid also by your advertisers, like, you know what, I'm sorry. Because as much as Kyrie probably says all the time, like, yo, I just want to play ball, Kyrie Irving probably has also got accustomed to a certain lifestyle while playing ball. And that's probably the X factor that he probably isn't saying, right? That underlying statement that he isn't admitting when he says, man, I just want to play ball. No, what you want to do is continue to have your current lifestyle and play ball. Why don't you say, man, I just want to maintain my current lifestyle and play ball? You never once indicate, like, I'm willing to downgrade my lifestyle completely and go back to nothing to play ball. I'm willing to go back to humble beginners to play ball. Nah. Of course not. Why would you think that when you're calling people cockroaches? But yet you're the only one doing gutter shit out here. We'll continue. We'll see how long Kyrie's suspension is, right? They said for right now it's 5 days, but there's just a long line of problems that's going on with these Nets, right? And I remember when the Nets first came together, I knew from the beginning Kyrie Irving was always going to be a polarizing figure, and it was going to be dependent on him on him to see on how this team truly galvanizes together. And I fully believed in the beginning that if people were just blindly picking on Kyrie, it would force Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn natives, right, Brooklyn fans to build a Brooklyn bubble to protect Kyrie because of unnecessary shots being taken at him. You start to see that a little bit when COVID hit, but you saw much less of it once this happened. And basically, any little bit of club he started to gain, a momentum he started to gain because of COVID, right? From his stance on COVID, he completely lost with his stance on this film, and not wanted to say I'm sorry for sharing a film that I clearly didn't watch, but told everybody that I watched, but watched afterwards. Once everybody was mad at me and I got suspended, and I finally watched it and was like, oh, because it wasn't until he was suspended that he finally mentioned that. Was it finally when he was suspended? I believe so. Well, correct me if my timeline is off, but it wasn't until he was suspended that he finally makes an actual reference to something in the film. So who's even to know that he even watched it, or he still just even heard what was going on? You gotta be more careful than that. You guys to be more careful than that. And listen. This is me, right? Scolding Kyrie like from my level to his level. No, like, listen, I'm not as careful as Kyrie. I'm just as reckless as him sometimes. And I wonder how long I'm gonna be afforded to be as reckless as I am. I ain't anti-Semitic reckless, but definitely overly sexual and all kinds of other shit reckless. We'll see. The Brooklyn Nets are really gonna have to find something to do. And you know what's even crazier, right? This is supposed to be Kyrie Irving's pay year. Remember, this year's supposed to be determining his new contract. As we see Quentin Grimes finally making the starting lineup for the New York Knicks today, which gives me some kind of hope that okay, good. That if Quentin Grimes is healthy, then Evan Fournier is coming off the bench, and if that's the case, I am happy. As a Knicks fan, I can now deal with our ebbs and flow. If our starting up is Brunson, Grimes, RJ, and Mitchell Robinson, I can at least deal with that one. And I can deal with this version of Julius. What the fuck? No, he tripped his old man. Challenge that shit. Oh, he said you fouled PJ. Not the shooter. Okay. This game is really getting tight. Knicks 101. Philly 98. 28.7 seconds left. I like this version of Julius Randle with Jalen Brunson. This team still needs something. I told you that games ago, probably during the Atlanta game. I think it was. We saw it happen again during the Cleveland game. Now more than ever, because we have everything else in place. Oh my God. Kick the rebound. Yo, Obi Toppin made a nice move to try to box out on the free throw, but the ball just took a weird bounce. And honestly, if today's league didn't have an outside first mentality, right? This dude, and I mean this like you understand, like this dude would have honestly grabbed that rebound, bumped this guy, took a couple of dribbles first, see if he can get an easy basket, and then possibly swing it out. So he just immediately look for somebody to try to make a three. Good, I'll take it. Whatever. They fouled Julius Randle. He goes to the line because they missed that three badly. Julius Randle 14 points, 1 for 2 from the line right now. So he just made the first free throw of the night. Finally, with 24 seconds left to go in the game. But it was a crucial time frame. We only have one attempt before them. 102.99. Julius Randle makes his next shot. 103.99. 22 seconds left. Maxey races up the court. Draws the foul on Obi Toppin. While Obi Toppin is running with his back towards him. Man, square up. Play defense. Like, if you're going to get that foul like that, move your fucking feet because you really just giving up an easy layup. But he missed the layup. Oh, he missed the fucking layup. 103.99. Sorry, I'm nervous as shit right now. And Kyrie Irving needs to be nervous too. I was just telling you guys that this is supposed to be a contract year, Kyrie. When Kyrie's supposed to be playing this year to see if he could get a contract. Remember, he couldn't get traded and he couldn't negotiate a long-term contract. So he was supposed to be on his best behavior this year. So even on his best behavior, Kyrie can't get Kyrie's way. He's supposed to be on his best behavior this year so that he can try to convince some team to give him another 3-4 year deal. Based off of nobody wanting you then. And this shit that you just pulled now. Kyrie Irving is going to have to average 50 points per game when he comes back. Become the league MVP, the league scoring leader, challenge to be the all-time scoring leader one season, and help his team win a championship. Or lose it on the last shot, where he also averaged 47.6 points per game in the NBA Finals and 12 assists. Only then will contract warrant the kind of contract that he believes he deserves. And since we know that's not going to happen, I'm going to find it real interesting to see what team out there buys in on Kyrie. Now, I find something funny, right? I wonder, can he go to Phoenix? I'm trying to think of all the teams out there who would possibly take him. I think I hear KD. Right? Knicks won't take him. Philly won't take him. Right? Raptors, what's going on, Pep?
Niggas is here.
Raptors won't take him.
Niggas is here. The niggas is here.
Heat won't take him. Orlando shouldn't want to take him. Maybe. Okay. So I found one team for him. Maybe Charlotte. Kyrie could possibly go to Charlotte.
Oh, God.
I think Charlotte would take him.
I came at the wrong time.
Go make your drink.
Niggas is talking about Kyrie.
Who will take Kyrie after this year? It's supposed to be his contract. It's supposed to be my best behavior year. My contract year.
Don't worry. There's a sucker every day.
So I'm trying to figure who that sucker is. I'm just thinking of this on the spot. It just hit me right now.
There's a sucker every day. There's about 15 that would still line up to take Kyrie.
Well, I'm trying to find that 15. Right? You understand? Like, I got to Charlotte, and only because Michael Jordan makes a lot of bad decisions. Why the only reason why I would think that he would take Kyrie. Did they make that shot? Oh, did they tie that game? Nope. 104, 105. Jalen Brunson, 22 points, 7 free throws. If I'm Cleveland, you don't want him back. Milwaukee shouldn't want him. Jalen Brunson missed the first free throw. Indiana, I don't feel like they would want him. Memphis doesn't want him. New Orleans wouldn't want him. Lakers, Clippers, no. Maybe the Lakers. Maybe the Lakers think that they could absorb him with LeBron there. No foul, right? No foul, right? Okay. Knicks, 106, 104. Maxey, okay, he comes inside, kicks out for a 3. Airballs it off of PJ Tucker. He can't hold on to the rebound. 1.2 seconds left. It is Knicks ball. Yes. Jalen Brunson inbounds it, gets it to Reddish on a long pass. They can't catch up to him. There's no foul. Knicks win 106-104. That's a good win. That was tough. That was a good win. That was a good win for them to get. Now, not only because it's against a team that has a bona fide playoff team. It's a team that's considered the favorites to win an NBA championship this year. Right? A team to win the NBA championship this year. And also it's a division rival. Big game all around. Big game. Big win. Good shit, Knicks. Let's go. I can be happy today. Last Sunday, y'all left me in a really bad mood. Right now, I'm in a big mood. Right. What was Obi's number? I see them interviewing Obi. What was Obi's numbers today? I'm still curious, like, who the hell would take Kyrie? I don't see a lot of teams out there. Like, I don't see why the Lakers would take him, but I think Lakers may try. I don't see why Portland would want him, Sacramento, Utah, Denver, New Orleans, Memphis. Like, seriously. Like, I'm thinking maybe Indiana, maybe LA, maybe Charlotte. San Antonio, Dallas, Houston. Okay, so I'm gonna write these down, right? So Houston, Indy. Oh shit, I told him to go make a drink and I got everything up here. Hey, you just need a cup with ice. Everything's up here. I said the Lakers, maybe. Charlotte. I gotta assume, and I don't know why it's those four, but I have to assume those are the top 4 destinations for Kyrie Irving. And if I'm him, I'm making my way to either Houston or LA. I can see. Where's KJ? Oh man. I think I found it. I think I found the team. Hold on. I think I actually found the team. I'm gonna have to put this on. I'm gonna have to put this on the board for real, right? That we got Kyrie either going to Indy, Charlotte, Lakers, Houston. And if I can figure out a 15, like I'll figure out a 15, but I'll add them as well. But for right now, I think those are the top 4 destinations. I don't listen. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no rumors. There's no rumors. I haven't heard anything. Like this is all based off of gut, right? Straight old because it's Kyrie. Straight old bubble guts. Ooh, see? Like that's what that is. Other than that, I really can't imagine. Really, I can't imagine. Like Detroit, yeah. See, I'm looking. I'm thinking, Washington, maybe. I don't know why Washington would want him. I don't see Chicago. I feel like I want to add Washington, Chicago, and Phoenix on there. What that's gonna put me at 7 teams? I think so. I think there we go. Washington, Chicago, Phoenix. I think that's it. Because the way I look at it, right? Because KJ was right. Like, there's a sucker born every minute, right? And there has to be at least a quarter of the league that is willing to risk it for the biscuit for the team of Kyrie. Just in simple hopes that if he's okay and when he's okay, he could bring you ticket sales or he can bring attention to your franchise or help something. I meant to tell you, so I got the lemonade over here. I got the vodka up here. Everything you needed from downstairs was everything. Where's the shit? Everything you needed was down. Yeah, all you needed downstairs was ice. Where's the shit? Where's the shit? Where's the shit? What'd you end up getting?
I just got some fucking what's it called? The passion fruit joint.
Okay. Well, yeah, vodka right there.
Ah, yes, love it. Love to see it. Give me my drop, damn it. Oh, I haven't been here in a minute. Just been going through shit and busting their ass, working. Love to see it. Love to hear it.
For real. Okay, let me move this up that way a little.
Don't adjust the shit for me, man.
Well, you gotta squeeze in a little. That's why. You gotta get in a little so you can be seen. That's why.
I'm the motherfucker who's MIA for like goddamn 2 months.
My mistake. Okay, no,
I'm sorry, good. People.
Audio good.
Brothers was going through things and then work shit going on. But I'm here.
As you can see,
I'm here. Chill Will, where you at, nigga? Where you at?
I don't even know where Chill Will's been at these days either. So
call my nigga.
Okay, so I've narrowed it down. I've narrowed it down in the way to who gives a fuck because I know nobody really cares. But it popped in my head and I was like, because he ruined it because his reputation was already shitty. It really was. And you have and this last like debacle had to have ruined what little reputation he had. He had no trade value in the offseason. Couldn't renegotiate a contract with the Nets. So where do you go then? So anything I could think of, right? So I got the teams. Indiana, maybe. I doubt that one. But Indiana, Charlotte, because Michael Jordan likes to make retarded moves. And I think he just wants to star there. And that young squad, I think he just wants to add something, but I doubt that. Lakers is because it like maybe they think that under LeBron he could reel that in.
Even the Clippers.
I'm not putting the Clippers in there.
I am.
Oh, because of Ty Lue. Maybe going in because of Ty Lue.
It's like, why not? Shit, Spurs.
Houston. No, I don't think Greg Popovich wants that headache.
Greg Popovich don't want that headache, but at the same time, you get a talent like Kyrie Irving, you would think that you could hone that in. Even the Heat. You think Pat Riley, the man who says, I can turn any piece of shit into some valuable asset. You think Pat Riley not thinking that in his head for the talent that Kyrie Irving is?
Yeah, I don't think he wants him either.
All right.
I don't think guys like that would.
Right.
I think guys like Greg Popovich, he definitely he doesn't want.
The problem is people like Pat Riley take pride in motherfuckers like Kyrie Irving.
They just released Josh Primo for exposing himself to women. They don't want Kyrie.
Okay. You tripping. Motherfuckers like that, like Popovich and Riley,
Houston,
they take pride in motherfuckers. No.
I think
No, see, now that makes no sense. That makes no sense. You telling me motherfuckers like Riley or Popovich won't take that, but he'll go to Houston where they got two young guards that they trying to develop?
I'm not saying that he would go there. I'm saying what team would want to take him
at the same time.
Yeah, I think Houston maybe.
Why? If I'm Houston, I got 2 point guards that I'm trying to groom into some shit. Would I worry about paying somebody $37 million?
Because it's Houston. They like to have a kind of a star there so they can draw shit in. It's Texas.
But clearly they're not on that tip, because if they were on that tip, they would have done that shit this whole season. And they wouldn't worry about spending bread on a guard. I ain't gonna hold you. Let me do my thing.
Oh, okay. Shit, knock yourself out.
Not literally though.
I'm gonna get a new joint in there. I would have known that.
Oh yeah. With two brothers going through things, we started doing this shit a little bit more.
Gotcha. Is that today? Is that right now? Shit. Hold on. Am I missing a Golden State game?
Yes, that's actually tonight. Yes, that is.
And it's not on ESPN. Oh, even better.
Oh God, I love it here. I miss my podcast. Oh yes, thank you, Jesus. Thank Jesus. I'm home.
Everybody else gets happy when shit is on ESPN, not me. That's when I have the hardest time catching a show. It's on ESPN. I'm like, fuck. I gotta go to the back channels to kind of NBA TV. I'm good. Regular league pass. I'm good. Yo, cause I did the 2K shit. You know, like they had the 2K bundle where you can for $1.50. Right, you know, you get all a bunch of extra 2K shit, but you get the league pass for a year as well. I was like, yeah, I love 2K. I love NBA. I love league pass. Thank you.
We talking about ESPN, and there we go.
ESPN was like, "What you say about me, my nigga?" I'm whatever. I'm still in your DMs. ESPN really clear was like, "Nigga, I'm still in your DMs." Like y'all listening to him, but I'm in his DMs. Yeah, I find a way. Let's move on, right? Let's know we're still in New York. Let's let you know.
We always keep it in New York.
We're still in very much New York, right? So let's go ahead. Since I just watched the Knicks go have a nice little victory, I was gonna follow Brooklyn talk and Kyrie talk with Knicks anyway. So let's get into our Knicks talk. It's been a while since I've really this year that I've really got a chance to get into my. Oh, that came in loud. That came in heavy. That came with all the bass of the bass, right? Come on, sea bass. Are we at halftime or some shit? Why are these niggas shooting around? Did it start from the beginning?
I think it probably started from the beginning. Yep.
I thought I went live. Nope, definitely started from the beginning.
Sure did.
Okay, let's go catch up. Now let's get into our Knicks talk. You know when that basketball kick off, you know what it's sparking me. We get our Knicks talk. And I came in here with something very, very much that I wanted to talk about, and I'm glad the Knicks won today, so that it really helped me. It really helped me calm you guys the fuck down.
Man, I saw them niggas were down 10. I'm like, you cannot
do this
lose
again
to the 76ers with no Harden and Embiid. You down 10 in the fourth quarter. I said, and then all of a sudden I turned that shit off, and I was like, all right, whatever. Next drink. And then I picked my phone up again. The niggas had to leave. I said, yes. Thank you, God.
Holding on to it, too. Held on to it.
Fucking
so,
Knicks.
Easiest way I can put this, right?
He's sick.
And the Knicks are gonna make us sick. Put it this way. When the Knicks took their first couple of losses, I told you guys, listen, even in my own 2K series, right, with my own person on there, this is exactly how the Knicks started off. We lost to Memphis. We won our next 3. We lost a couple of next games, and I was on the team playing the 2 spot. Okay, it's coming off the bench. No, I was starting for a while. Then they put me on the bench because whatever they have the story mode on this.
Hey, niggas was hating. Niggas was hating.
So when I saw that, so I wasn't surprised that the Knicks started off. It literally played out. Their first 6 games literally played out how the 2K series, I would play out in 2K. I was like, okay, it's supposed to happen this way. But also during the Atlanta game, and I said it already this season, and I'll say it again.
The Atlanta game.
During the Atlanta game is when and it kind of read its head already before this, right? But during the Atlanta game is when you really saw it. Now more than ever, right? The Knicks need that guy. Now more than ever, and I'm gonna tell you why I say now more than ever. Because other times before, they were trying to get that 1 star so they could try to attract stars. They had no foundation. They was just trying to attract somebody. A couple years ago, even 2 years ago, even the year after we made it to the playoffs, right? Even then, I thought that was a little too early because none of those guys really had found their own rhythm quite yet. You know what I mean? So to bring a star in there, you may have brought a star in there that wouldn't have had guys that he couldn't have trusted. But more importantly, they wouldn't have trusted themselves yet. Right now, with this team that I'm looking at, all they're missing is Brandon Ingram. Who's the next Kobe? Like I'm deeming him. I'm crowning him. I have a lot of faith in Brandon. Listen, when Pelicans get their ring in their next 3 years, it's because Brandon Ingram is the Kobe to his Shaq. Full blown. It's the Dwayne Wade to his Shaq. He is going to be, I'm telling you right now, when we think of the next great shooting guards, right, we're going to forget about James Harden and think about Brandon Ingram. It's because of the rings.
You lost me when you said Kobe, so.
He has it.
I'll
Look,
wait till
watch.
I'll wait till you proceed. See, one thing about also me being gone, I also learned how to deal with you and your crazy takes. Let you get shit out. You'll eventually have to stop talking and go to the next thing.
Well, actually, I had to come back because I didn't mean to go into Brandon Ingram. But I've been watching BI.
That's cool.
I've been watching BI, right?
Like, no disrespect to BI. I think you have potential to be a superstar, but the K word, man, the K word. No,
but also because he's a student of Kobe. That's
great.
That's one reason why
Tatum is a student of Kobe. I don't hear you calling him the next Kobe. Okay then. Okay, Kawhi is a student of Kobe. I don't hear you calling him the next Kobe.
Kawhi's too young. He's not healthy.
Kawhi's too young?
Too old.
I was about to say.
That's what I meant. He's too old, but
shit,
also
fucking Giannis. He doesn't play like Kobe, but he has a mentality like Kobe. I don't hear you calling him the next Kobe
because he doesn't have that footwork.
Either way, like I said, I don't hear you call. Those are all players better than this dude. And I fuck with him. That's the thing. I fuck with him, but I'm looking
at that B. I'm looking at Bi's footwork.
Stop it, man.
Right, and I'm looking at him lately, and I'm like, I see what you're doing here.
That's cool. That's cool.
I see the foundation that you're building here.
Until it translates into some shit, that's just cool.
Well, it's been translating.
Like I said, that's cool.
And it's gonna continue to translate.
That's cool.
Well, he's one of the next.
That's cool.
He's one of those next.
That's cool. When I see it and he proves it over time, like time after time after time.
Well, that's what everybody has to do.
Okay, then. Until he does it, that's cool.
I understand. Everybody has to do that.
Everybody has to go through notice, that. I'm not fighting you, getting all crazy. Like, I just, that's cool. That's cool, T. It's all right.
Listen, Bi has all the tool, has all those tools in it, and I see it in him.
That's great. I'm glad you see it.
I see it in him.
I'm glad you see that.
I see it.
I'm glad you see that, my brother. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you seeing the good in people. I'm proud of you seeing the good.
You know why? I've been watching the Kobe disciples.
Like, clearly, you've done some growing too, while I've been going as well. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud that you can see the good in people, like, to that degree. My man. Yes. It's all about growth and evolution on this shit, son. I'm proud of you. Yes.
I don't even know what the hell that means. Listen, I said he could be the Kobe to
a dude that look like that. A dude that look homeless like that gonna be the next.
Cause he listen.
Come on, man, stop it.
I like basketball players that look homeless. It means that you don't care about your image and you focus more on your game.
Facts. Yeah, man. Just make it to the conference finals. That's all I ask. Like,
he'll get there.
Can you at least get there? Like, shit.
Listen, if they're not there this year, they'll be there next year.
Get there.
Like, they've been too close. Like you understand? Like,
too close. How?
They made it to the playoffs last year without a big boy.
So you make it to the playoffs without. So you make it to the playoffs, to the first round, lose, and all of a sudden you're knocking on the door to conference finals.
Look what they played. They played Phoenix.
So
and look what
we saw what Phoenix did. We saw what Phoenix did the next series.
And we
saw what Phoenix did the next series. And they're the ones that wore them out. We also heard what you said about Chris Paul after that series was done.
And you know
so don't bring Phoenix in this shit right now.
We also know who wore them out. It was this team who not only wore them out, but put out the blueprint on how to neutralize one Christopher Paul.
So you giving the Pelicans credit for wearing them out? Mm-hmm. Like Luka wasn't busting that ass all series.
Luka was a bona fide ass buster, but they lost a little bit of pep in their step
because of these niggas.
After coming out the Pelican Bay.
Because of these niggas.
Well, these niggas, they put that root on them. They put that voodoo on them. Slovenia, Mr. Mina,
they got lost in that Bourbon Street sauce. Huh?
Listen, man,
them niggas got lost in that Bourbon Street sauce.
I tell you, in 3 years, we will see him there.
Okay, then when he get there,
with a healthy Zion, with a healthy Zion, because this all predicates on Zion. Like he has to have the like. But what did I say? I
talking shit, huh?
Oh, no. That was one of my nephews. That's one of my nephews from earlier. No. I did also mention that because he has his his Kobe. I said his Dwayne Wade to his Shaq, his Kobe to his Shaq. With a healthy Zion there, I can see this team because I believe in the growth of Brandon Ingram more than anything else. It's going to be on him.
I believe in his growth. I'm just not going Kobe level.
Because if Zion could pull that gravity the way that he does, right, and keep playing and keep.
Lord, let Zion learn how to fall. Let Zion learn how to fall, please. That's all I ask. Let him learn how to fall.
He needs to go to a baseball to learn how to take a slide. All right, so okay, let's get into this Knicks talk real quick, right, and roll up and roll out on these Knicks and hurry up and finish up this topic. There was a lot after the Knicks took a loss to Atlanta.
You're a real nigga for having some fucking hot sauce just sitting up there like that.
Listen, I keep hot sauce in my, I got my Beyonce on, baby.
Pause.
Keep hot sauce in my wallet.
Pause.
Why am I pausing?
Hey, still pause. If it sounds sus, pause.
Listen, if Beyonce can carry hot sauce in her purse, I can have
exactly. That's Beyonce. Exactly. I know good and goddamn well you're not comparing anything you do to Beyonce.
She's a human being. Yeah, I am. We in the same business.
You see what I have to deal with, America?
We in the same business.
You see what I have to deal with?
We're like the same person.
You see what I have to deal with?
We entertain the people.
You see what I have to deal with?
Give the people what they need.
Come on, man.
All right, and then what we do is that her like myself, we show the people our true side and we bond with everybody.
Hey,
what's going on?
Hey, man.
The T-Hive is real.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, and I love that for you. You know what I'm saying? But you won't break my soul.
The T-Hive.
You won't break my soul.
The T-Hive is real.
You won't break my growth.
The T-Hive is real.
I'm cool.
What's going on, Monica?
You won't break
Talent is
my
hacking
growth.
up. I was. How long ago was that? That was 13 minutes ago. 12. How did we miss this 11 minutes ago? It was right there.
Because it's not large enough.
course not.
Hey, size matters.
Size.
Pause.
You know what? With that said, listen. Understand, we understand, guys.
Incoming the blue chew.
We understand, guys, that some of you guys have so much size that you may not have the proper blood flow, right? So this is where Blue Chew comes in as well. What is Blue Chew that you ask? Blue Chew just happens to be a little blue pill that can get you back your thrill. All you gotta do is open up a pack and head straight to the sack. Just a few chews before you do. It has the same active ingredients as Viagra Seattle, so this is one opportunity that you just can't miss. For a very low cost, you can beat it up like a boss, and she will love how you come through like a champ when you Blue Chew in advance. Listen, if you can't get the blood flowing through the whole entire circular system because you're a little girthier than most,
just tell her you won't break my soul.
Blue Chew will make sure that the blood gets flowing to all working components to make sure that you will break her soul and her back. And her neck, and her neck, and her back.
Just like that. Just like that.
You understand? So you can use our free promo code of HCJS, and you'll be able to get your first order of Blue Chew for free. Yes, folks, for the free. Just use the promo code Hotel Charlie Juliet Sierra. BlueChew.com, HCJS. Get your first order for free.
Man, Willie Green look like a fucking, what's it called? What's that one dude? I forget on team. Equipment manager. He look like an equipment manager out there playing coach for Halloween.
Oh, you got it. Listen, hey, you can go for Halloween. You can go after Halloween. All you got to do is pay for shipping and handling. You get your first order for Blue Chew free. And that's it. Listen, there's really two requirements. It's going to come in a nice little discreet packaging, right? And you have two requirements or two directions. You're going to chew it, and after you chew it,
you're going to do it, and do it well.
Oh, yeah. Let me talk about LL Cool J style. Like, it's the holiday season, so we definitely going to be crushing some pink cookies in the plastic bags. You understand? Being crushed by buildings. That's what it's going to feel like. You're going to be putting pressure. What did Nicki Minaj say? Applications, I put pressure because that's what I apply. That's what's going to happen. You're going to put that pressure on her. Pressure apply. Pressure apply. When she looked at you, she thought she was fucking a regular guy. No, you're on Blue Chew. You going all night long. Bing bong.
Steph and them niggas not playing tonight?
I thought we was on Golden State.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's right. We're going to change this game. It's the second game of their back-to-back, and they're not playing tonight.
Okay. Come on, man. We know what it really is. Them niggas out there on Bourbon Street right now. In New Orleans. Them niggas on Bourbon Street.
I guess we're... Oh, no, wait. It's 10:30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the Trailblazers and Suns. We don't watch about Lakers. No.
I want to see LeBron James get closer to history. What? You know how much I love LeBron James. I want to see him break history.
Wow. Talk about the growth. Talk about the growth.
I want to see greatness
happen. I
happen.
got a toast to that.
I want to see greatness happen.
Toast to that. Man.
Like Kanye.
Niggas out here applauding as watch LeBron James.
I'm like Kanye. You know, like listen. Listen, it's because like I want to build a school like LeBron. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I want to affect communities like LeBron.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like like
yeah.
off the court.
Yeah.
I don't want his on the court.
Oh.
But he is about to break the all-time scoring league, and so LeBron James is relevant every day. It's like the Steph watch.
Yeah.
Like how we watch the Golden Child, we have to watch Show Enough. Because
I'm so proud of you.
Because pretty soon he's about to be the meanest, toughest, baddest mofo in the goddamn Cleveland.
It's the growth. It's the growth.
I've always been this guy.
Oh yeah, really.
Cleveland, this is for you.
No, run that back. That wasn't loud enough.
Cleveland, this is for you.
Cleveland doing right. I hate Cleveland so much right now. Oh my God, I hate Cleveland so much right now.
I know. I watched the niggas play and I'm like, if I'm feeling this, I know team.
Oh God, I hate Cleveland so. Like, it's everything Cleveland. Like, I can't even. Yo, the only thing I like about Cleveland right now is Chill Will. And if Chill Will talk shit, I don't like him.
Facts. We got
Oh man,
women violators over there. We got thieves over there stealing our players and then prospering off our players. And it's like, man,
Donovan Mitchell wound up in Cleveland. Like, I'm still shell shocked from that.
that's what I mean. Granted, Yankees, you bitch ass niggas, you got swept by the Astros, but at least you fucking beat the Cleveland team.
For real, that was the only thing that made that all right. And then you got swept by fucking Houston. And it kind of made me always forget that you even fucking won a game.
Bitch ass niggas.
Is World Series over yet?
No, it's not over yet.
Oh, I thought I was an update on the World Series. I thought my phone was gonna be like
I was the biggest.
It's 3-2 right now, right?
I'm the biggest Philadelphia fan right now. You would have thought I'm from Philly right now. Because for one, shout out to Philly, shout out to the Eagles out here making me look like a fucking prophet right now, B. Shit. Every time I watch Eagles play, I'm like, I wouldn't even heard that they just kicked my team's ass last week. Because I'm like, all they do is making me look good. They're making me look good.
That they are.
Because if any of you motherfuckers remember, you remember what I said about the Eagles, what they finna do this year. So
You said again?
I sure said Jalen Hurts was going to be an MVP candidate. I sure said the Eagles were going to win at least 13 games. I sure said they'd be playing in the NFC Championship game. And I also said that their opponent would be someone who's still in the hunt, lurking, and just got fucking Christian McCaffrey to play with fucking Kyle Shanahan.
Dallas Cowboys?
Last time I checked, Christian McCaffrey didn't get traded to the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Okay.
I tell you, that shit happens. I'm gonna have motherfuckers coming to me for like, yo, Kate, what you got? You the next Tony Romo. So I'm like,
you know
what's popping?
Since you're talking about that, right?
Like, laughing straight to the bank with this.
Let's cut loose a little.
Because that's what I'm about to do when all this shit go down.
Right, let's cut loose just a little
bit. Shout out to them Eagles. Shout out to Jalen Hurts.
There's a saying in the NFL, right? Every single year, there's a turnaround. From the previous year to the current year. I'm thinking you're on camera soon. Right? Now, we still going to see that with this season.
In a good way and bad way.
Pop me up.
Yeah, you got to put that brightness on because you know I'm black as hell.
No, I know I'm trying to get us to pop back up. Like, it's supposed to be there we go. Mini screen. There we go. All right. So, last year, right, we had Tennessee, KC, Buffalo, Bengals, Raiders, Cheetahs, and the Pittsburgh Steelers, right?
Them last three teams that you named had me laughing because the motherfuckers ain't stiffing no playoffs.
And then this year, and then for the NFC, it's Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Dallas, the Rams, Arizona, San Fran, and
not San Fran though.
San Fran, and the team that was in 7th place making the wild card, Philly, last year.
The wild card.
Now, if we take a look, right, this is kind of what it looks like. And they're not wrong. So for everybody that ever wondered, right, about what the NFL said, this is exactly what they meant.
Every year.
6 teams every single year, they said? Already in the AFC, we've seen the top 3 teams remain the same. They just shuffled order. It was Tennessee, Kansas City, Buffalo last year. Right now, it's Buffalo, Kansas City, Tennessee. They just flopped order. Literally, they switched order.
Lord,
They went from 1-2-3 to 3-2-1.
Lord, please don't mess up my AFC Championship game.
Now,
I need Mahomes versus Allen in Buffalo, please. That's all I want. And if you have to mess it up, let it just be Lamar. Even though, Lamar. You making me look like a sucker in front of Chill Will right now. I need you to get that shit together.
Well, listen.
Get that shit together.
They didn't make it last year. So that means they have a very good opportunity to make it this year.
Lamar! That's the only way it's acceptable. Any other team, fuck the AFC. If there's any other team, I need to be Buffalo versus Kansas City, or Kansas City versus Baltimore, or Buffalo versus Baltimore, whatever. But if the AFC Championship game don't involve 2 of those 3 teams.
Now in the NFC, like I said, we had last place Philly.
Ha!
Well, not last place. Last place in the playoffs. You know, seventh place Philly. Now in first place in the NFC. You see Dallas doing what Dallas does and maintaining playoff contention
until they lose in the first round of the playoffs.
And we also see San Francisco in there as well,
just
right?
Treading water,
right at the 7th seed. That's 6 teams. 6 teams out of 14 teams from last year that are making it. So there's 8 teams this year that aren't making it back. Listen to what I just said. Right now, we don't have the Bengals so far making it back. We don't have the Raiders making it back. We don't have the New England Patriots making it back or the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then we jump over to the NFC, and it looks even worse because we don't have Green Bay making it back. We don't have Tampa Bay making it back. The LA Rams just won a championship. We don't got them making it back. And then Kyler, I should have played baseball, is over here striking out as well.
No, he's just too busy playing Twitch, B.
See, that's why they should have had him practicing. Don't put that practice clause in there. You see what's happening. I'm sorry. Convince me different.
That part.
So now we got some. Remember this? Remember there's this group back in the day, right? This group of white boys that used to sing. We got some new kids on the block, right? And now the playoff picture, right? Invited to the party this year, replacing the Bengals at 4 in the AFC or the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson. Replacing the LA Raiders, right? And the LA Raiders and who's their quarterback? Matt Some car. Matt Carr. Not Matt Carr. Derek Carr. Matt.
Matt. I mean, he low-key falling into that Matt Ryan range, but we don't have time to go there today.
Right? We're taking the place of the Las Vegas Raiders. Was not expecting that this year at all.
Even though that was some bullshit that you did last week.
Like you understand, was not. Listen, you understand.
But then again, I low-key felt the vibe. There was too much dick sucking of the Jets.
There was a way that the people thought the Jets was going to be like without a win coming into, and even I could have seen it. Also, I could have saw this possibility too. I saw both of them.
Real talk though, it's games like that last week that have the motherfuckers that have that conspiracy of the NFL is rigged. If somebody came watching that game, if somebody would have came and told me the NFL is rigged, I might have believed you. Because to watch what the Jets did last week, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Zach Wilson, what the fuck is this?
But Zach Wilson right now, you know what? Never.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson is a joke right now. But you know what Zach Wilson is reminding me of right now? Is kind of early.
What Ryan Tannehill used to be?
No, but not even that.
Or still is.
He glitched the shit out of my brain a while ago. Early Daniel Jones. Where he looked lost. He was seeing some ghost. Couldn't take care of the football. You know, we used to say, damn, Daniel, you got to learn to take care of the football better than that. That's what he's looking like now. Now, remember, at some point this year, we just all of a sudden realized, wait a minute, it's been almost a year now since we've had to complain about Daniel Jones taking care. Like it happened like halfway through, was it last season or something like that? So
that's what happens when you get the coach of the year on your team. Sorry, Philly.
But so you have to assume that if you're being optimistic, right? You have to assume that okay, he's still super young. Like even this is only like his second season, and he hasn't even that last.
No. For anybody to throw away on Zach Wilson right now off the no.
Well,
no. I'm addressing that because you hear that talk.
Exactly. That's why you
hear that talk.
Well, that's why I'm bringing it up. That's why I'm bringing it up. I hear that talk.
Hey, come on now. Hey, I know it's been 2-3 months. We're still here. What you thinking? I'm thinking too. Be like, come on now.
Listen, that's what we talking to right now.
I'm saying it's just the homies having conversation right now, B. It's the homies having conversation. It's the homie talk. Y'all coming in on the homie talk.
I definitely hit watch live. I hit watch live. They are not allowing me to watch live when I hit watch live. They're making me go through this mess.
Which is bullshit, because this shit started at 10 o'clock. This is 10:42. Stop playing with me.
No, I need to go to live.
There we go.
He's already yawning.
This nigga.
Close your mouth, B.
Come
This is
on,
way
man.
too. Listen, this is way too long. Pause.
Shut your...
Pause. For real. Stop it. Stop it, B. Close it already. He just on the screen with his mouth open.
He's not wide open, waiting for Damian Lillard to put that we in him.
Let's see. What's the score? 30-31. Portland.
Like I said, for Damian Lillard to put that we in him.
I guess for him, Dame time means something different.
Pause. Pause. Pause.
So let's get back into this, right? You know what? Let's get a little bit of music. Let's get some go hard to go home. Let's get some go hard to go home in here. See how that one goes.
Oh, we got new tunes, B?
Lord.
I ain't gonna lie. That's that late night radio shit. That's that late night radio shit.
Yeah. This is MyT with the. This is.
Yeah, baby. This that MyT Sports Radio.
With the MyT midnight hour, the midnight MyT jack off hour. This is Saul, T-Nuts, and DJ.
With the
When
intoxicated.
you know what? I'm gonna do that next time for karaoke. That's the song I need to do.
With
When
the
I met you
intoxicated.
last night, baby. Before you opened up your gap, I had respect for you, lady. But now I take it all back. Because you gave me all your passwords. And even licked my balls.
Lick the ball.
Lay my number on the cabinet. And I promise, baby, I'll give you a call. And if we can't book that day, baby, just lay back and open your gap.
Ooh.
Does he go right into? Cause I have never met a girl. Whoa, we getting heavy on here. But you know I can't finish it because you know what though I am smitten right now. I am currently smitten.
Ooh.
Update alert. Yeah, exactly. I play sports with my heart. Damn.
Shit. Daily. And as that, somebody's getting ran over.
For real. I am definitely smitten right now. Like, listen, we're gonna take this one. We're gonna take this one
right now.
We're gonna take this one as slow as I need to.
Mm.
It's okay. I listen for the ones that you want that you want badly. Like I'm okay to play the slow game with. It's okay. I have no problem like slow trying this.
Love to see it.
We both got a lot going on anyway. So listen, slow is the way to go. Can't rush into shit. But
Wait a minute.
we're gonna do everything. What she was on tonight?
No.
Oh. Some more shit? Breaking news?
No. I thought them niggas. See, that's how I know I'm bugging. I'm thinking that shit said fucking Al Horford had 22 free throws. I'm like, what the fuck does Al Horford do to even have 10 free throws a game?
Who the hell were they playing? The Globetrotters?
What the fuck is that?
All right, let's continue, right? So, we have the New England Patriots, right? Replacing the San Francisco 49ers. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. We have the Miami Dolphins. Oh, no wonder I keep trying to throw up in my mouth. Right?
you know the funniest thing about the Dolphins and whatnot is the fans when they try to talk shit about the team and whatnot. Because obviously the Steelers had to play them a couple weeks ago, and you know Dolphin fans giving me shit, and I'm like, you think I'm supposed to be scared of a team with your colors are orange and teal and your symbol is a dolphin?
That's fuchsia and teal, okay? It's not orange. Knicks wear orange. They have fuchsia. That's fuchsia. It's not orange. That's fuchsia.
I was like, but basically what I'm getting at, I'm supposed to be terrified of a team where your mascot is a dolphin?
And your fuchsia and teal.
Like, come on, B.
Well, maybe that is orange. Is that supposed to be a dolphin jumping through a ring of fire? I never even thought about that.
Probably is. Jumping through the sun, whatever. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, anybody supposed to be terrified of that?
No.
Come on, man. Stop it.
Stop it. Listen, you was better off calling yourself the tutor. Oh, and Dave's in street clothes?
Damn it. Come on, Dave.
Hey, nobody's playing tonight. God damn. And y'all getting waxed? Okay, this got to turn around. Now this makes it a little bit more interesting.
Oh man, I miss my '90s NBA. Fuck this load management shit. Fuck.
You have the Chargers replacing the Pittsburgh Steelers.
For now.
Right? And then like I said, and then the NFC is all crazy, right? NFC completely got flipped around. You got Philly sitting on top, right?
Love it.
Replacing Green Bay. You got
big up Jalen Hurts.
You got Kirk, not my cousins, staying away from all primetime games right now in the number 2 spot.
They'll fold soon. They'll fold soon. And it's crazy. Like the team that I'm waiting for them to fuck them up is a team who's also known for folding too. The Cowboys. I mean, granted, them niggas will for that game. It's the problem. The problem with that game, because the Cowboys and the Vikings about to play each other in like 2 weeks, so that game will matter. The problem is, it's about who's gonna fold worse.
Oh damn!
Who's gonna fold worse?
Nah, Dallas would be good there because
all I know is because the shit is one of my homies who's a Cowboys fan who.
When do they play?
He hates.
Is it later in the year?
Oh no, literally like in 2 weeks.
Okay, that's too early.
So it's like the thing is he was complaining about, man, I hope they don't switch the Cowboys to primetime at 8:30. I don't watch it. I'm like, you see what I'm talking about, right? You already know I'm going. You already know I'm thinking. I'm like, they trying to avoid primetime. Because that's how
as a Cowboys fan, they're trying to. You would think that if you're going up against Kirk Cousins, that you would want prime time. Unless your team is just so inept as well.
Here's the thing.
Damn, I didn't even look at Dallas as that inept in prime time.
He said this shit.
I'm gonna let you get that spotlight.
He said this shit, and I was like, yo, what time is the game? Game's at 4:30. So I go look at the schedule, right? And I scrolled that same week. Chiefs Chargers is on at 4:30. So I immediately came back in that group chat. Was like, oh hell no. You know y'all niggas gonna be at prime time. They gonna flex your game out to 8 o'clock because it's like, oh no. Wait a minute. We can't Chargers Chiefs like whatever. You're not putting that on prime time or whatever. We're gonna put you niggas on because for one, you the Cowboys. For whatever the fuck that's worth. Them niggas bring money in, they keep fucking up, they keep folding and whatnot. So it is what it is. But they got them going up against Kirk Cousins. And y'all know how I talk about Kirk Cousins on here. Kirk, not my cousins.
Listen.
I get it. He's playing great. He's got an LSU wide receiver. Shout out to the LSU Tigers. You know, alma mater shit. You know what I'm saying? It's LSU all day. You know the vibes.
You know the vibe.
Everything. You know
the vibe.
Shout out to them boys. They have a big game against Bama tomorrow night. Lord have mercy. But he got that. That's why he looked good. But at the end of the day, the Vikings one loss. Where did it come? Prime time, Monday Night Football against who I told you I was going to do crazy things in the NFC this year.
The Bears.
The Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles.
Oh, shit.
I'm a big ass Phillies fan right now too for multiple reasons. I know Dusty Baker. I know Dusty Baker, black man, but the problem is you went to the wrong team. Had you been on any other team, you know I'd be fucking with you. But you went with them niggas.
Facts.
So word to mother,
Facts.
word to grandmother.
Facts.
Fuck you.
Facts.
I hope you lose these next 2
Respectfully.
games. Only because it's Dusty Baker, he gets respectfully.
For real.
Had it been anybody else, disrespectfully,
For
nigga.
real. Exactly.
And just like the fact the Yankees kept Aaron Boone, fuck that nigga, disrespectfully. Brian Cashman, fuck you, disrespectfully. But
I'm not objective.
I'm not doing that. Because that shit was a week ago, and trust me, I wanted to be here that Monday them niggas lost. I had smoke for everybody.
I was too depressed.
I was depressed, but somebody was going to catch this smoke that day had I made it to the show.
So we see how this new playoff picture is looking, right?
Bitch ass niggas.
And
Judge, fuck you if you leave, nigga.
It's just how it baffles me, right? How spot on they are with the turnover of the playoffs. And that has to be part of the other intrigue in it, right? Is that, look at the turnover.
We got the Giants in this motherfucker.
The Jets in this motherfucker. Fuck that. You got the Jets in this motherfucker.
The Giants and the Jets in this motherfucker.
Shit, New York is on fire.
New York is lit.
On fire.
Had the Yankees didn't get swept, it would have been
yo,
super lit.
You know what? We over here looking like those like them 3 Spider-Mans. Like, yo.
You here? You here? You here? Oh, we lit.
Cause ain't nobody seen that, Cause and the reason why it's so celebratory, right?
Even Syracuse in the college football playoff rankings, B. Oh, toast to that, nigga. Fuck that shit.
What?
Syracuse in the college football rankings.
I haven't heard about Syracuse being in the college football rankings since
Donovan.
God damn. Shit. Oh. And Donovan had a whole career.
We talk about 25 years.
And a whole television career. Yo. Damn.
We're talking 25 years.
What little black speedster quarterback they found some reckless.
Don't be racist. Don't be racist out here.
I'm not being racist. I'm just pointing out the traits of the playmaker that changed that franchise.
B. Don't make me go Michael Irvin in this motherfucker.
Okay. So what is the ethnicity of the person that helped change that franchise around?
Can I be honest?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think he's white.
My senior NCAA correspondence over here.
I think he's white only because I saw them play Clemson a couple weeks ago.
That's funny. That's too.
But F all that. Tennessee, Georgia. Woo! Tomorrow.
On
that game.
It's time for the big bong. How are you losing with no Dame?
I got to sip for that.
It's still early. It's only the second quarter.
Ooh, and Devin Booker, you want that title? Ooh, I can't give it to you.
I don't know why I think I can see Kyrie going to Phoenix.
I mean, shit. Actually, you can add. I'm glad you brought that up. You just added to my case of the 15 number. You can definitely add them because that nigga right there with the ball, he's probably got this year and maybe half of next year before it's like, yo, we got to get you up out of here.
And that's why.
Exactly.
Because let me know right now, if you could, and you're Brooklyn, right? If you could, and you're Kevin Durant,
easily flip that.
Would you not take right now Chris Paul over Kyrie? And isn't Phoenix stupid enough to try to think that that you can get 3 good years out of Kyrie with Devin Booker?
You know,
see, when you said it's a sucker, I had to think who shines the brightest of all suckers.
No. I take that back. I got James Jones over there as GM and shit, black man stuff. No, James Jones not sipping that sauce. I know his owner. Make him look bad right now. But GM James Jones, James Jones not sipping that crazy sauce.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see. It's definitely gonna be interesting to see. Just like
Winslow out here still.
Listen,
crazy.
He still got a job somewhere.
I'm saying. Hey, Mix.
Because I
catching the checks.
I feel like he was out of the league for at least a year or two.
I thought so too, B.
I honestly believe he may have been.
I'm like Winslow. I'm like, there's no other Winslow other than.
Which is crazy because I remember when I wanted the Knicks to have him, and I'm like, damn, if you in that draft, I wanted the Knicks to draft him.
Thank God, niggas dodged that bullet.
But just think, if the Miami Heat couldn't get him right, the Knicks definitely would have ruined this nigga.
Oh yeah. I'm like, what, nigga? Like, I haven't met a nigga that goes to the Miami Heat and gets worse.
There's a few.
To get worse?
Justice Winslow never got better.
That's what I'm saying. To get worse. But that's what I'm saying. It's more rare.
Yeah, no.
You go to Miami, your career gets better. Miami's one of those places where you go trying to jumpstart your shit.
And as a youngster, you normally get better within 3 to 4 years.
Supposed to,
is that Clarkson?
You supposed to dunk that shit.
It's not Clarkson.
You're a bozo. You supposed to dunk that.
Because Clarkson would have dunked that
shit. You went up soft.
Is Clarkson in Milwaukee now?
Jordan Clarkson?
Yeah.
No, I think he's still with Utah. Not for real.
Oh, you know what? I don't know why. I'm over here watching Phoenix and over here thinking, and those colors are throwing me off. But no, look it up.
Nah,
Is he still there?
He's still with Utah. I promise you, last time I checked, he was still balling with Utah. Let me double check. Jazz playing the Lakers right now.
So this playoff.
Yeah. He's still on
there?
Utah right now.
Okay.
Only difference is I think he's starting due to all them trades and shit.
I know, and they're surprisingly doing well. They didn't even see it. That's just when you have a good culture, and you can't do that, and you can't do nothing but play basketball.
Then again, too, they got rid of that coach that they had, and he was good regular season coach, playoff coach. No, we all know who's like, you know, I mean, low key, no disrespect, Doc Rivers, regular season coach, keeping it buck. Yeah, he only got that one because he had three motherfuckers who at that point hadn't won no ring, hadn't done shit. He had really wanted to he had three hungry ass motherfuckers. Listen,
he had three dogs and a hungry sniper.
Basically.
Because that third dog was the point guard, Raja. I'm not gonna say Ray Allen wasn't a dog, but he was the hungry sniper. He wasn't the dog, but he was that hungry.
He was the nigga on top of the stadium. With the heater.
He was like, "Yo, y'all niggas go. I got your back. Just keep running and keep going forward. And when you see people falling, you have no clue why they're falling, and you realize, oh shit, there's a sniper on the roof. That's Ray Allen,
basically.
At that stage of his career, I keep telling you guys,
Milwaukee and Seattle, Ray Allen was different. Milwaukee, Seattle, Ray Allen is perfect for today's NBA.
I'm telling you right now.
In today's NBA, Milwaukee, Seattle, Ray Allen is a first ballot Hall of Famer, 4 rings motherfucker.
DJ Clue got his bombs. I got my. Hey! Oh yeah. Let me let you guys know. No, listen. When I tell you, right, there's 2 guys, right? 2 guys I talk about all the time. When it comes to, if they are in today's NBA, they are dominating, right? My guard of guards is Ray Allen. And then when I go into my big man, it don't go no further than the ball don't lie. Ray Allen and Rasheed Wallace is my 2 dudes that I put them in today's era, and I'm sorry because he's like you understand. Joel Embiid, if he was better, he can. Joel Embiid right now isn't even as good as Rasheed Wallace. And Joel Embiid is considered damn near the best big man in the league, the second best big man in the league, and he's not as good as Rasheed Wallace.
Only reason why Rasheed chilled is because he ended up on a team that wasn't about individuals.
Let me go to the Matrix, right? That you guys were coveting, coveting the Jokic for, right? Right, like the stats, right? The advanced stats, those Matrix, right? But not that, but Rasheed Wallace will surpass all of that in today's games. I'm sorry, Rasheed Wallace is a passer, a scorer, post, 3-point shot, mid-range shot, off the dribble. You understand? You understand? I have a slogan that's in my head that he's a part of that I can't even say online because I don't want you motherfuckers to steal that shit. And Ray Allen is the same exact way. You understand? Imagine. You think Stephen Curry runs a ton of miles on the court? You understand? Ray Allen ran twice as much, and he still dunked on you and shot it in your eye. Hey, producer, when we say make the drop, we said make the drop. You get it twisted. Ray Allen, Rasheed Wallace, my 2 dudes. And I know a lot of you got you guys could put a lot of guys in this category. Be like, yo, but what this guy has, if he could develop this. I'm talking about what these guys had already. Implant now and talk and go off. And let them run.
There's one dude that I would want to say. It's just, I mean, it's not like he was in this
like even
era.
Sean Lewis. Oh my god.
There's one dude.
Lamar Odom.
There's one dude that it's not like he was in this era, really, because by the time he was just really past the prime.
No, you have to be in the prime of this era.
I would love to see prime 05, 06, 07 Dirk with the way this If you literally niggas literally credit Dirk for the way big men play today in the NBA. So tough. I would love to see 05, 06, 07 Dirk, the way he was giving it to niggas. Yeah. In today's NBA.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. Like, those are my two guys that I think.
I'm talking barbecue chicken out there for Dirk.
No, well, I say that those are my two guys that he down by 14 with listen, I'm gonna keep saying that without no Dame.
With no Dame.
But you know what? Chauncey Billups, big up to you.
Hey. Speaking of Rashid, let him know who his point guard was in Detroit.
Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey Billups.
Mr. Big Shot. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Shot? Listen, what was I about to say? Yeah, while those two guys are my two guys, right? My two bona fide guys. Hands down, I feel like if you put those two guys in today's era, in today's game, they're multiple-time MVPs, they're multiple-time champions. They're not just first ballot Hall of Famers. They are the top 5 greatest players of all time if they're in today's game. Now, mind you, there's tons of players I would have loved to see play in today's era, period. Hold on. Period. I hate all you guys. You understand? Like, there's a couple of guys like Baron Davis is one of them. The point guard from Steve Francis, Stephen Marbury. Like, there's tons of guys. Rob Strickland, Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird, Clyde Drexler, Walt Frazier. Like, you understand how many people? Hey, so I was just telling them, those are my two guys that I feel like if they were in today's era, they're top 5 greatest players of all time. That's how strong I feel about them if they were in today's era. But there's tons of players I would like to see play. Steve Francis, Baron Davis, right? I mentioned you guys, Rasheed Lewis and Lamar Odom, right? Even Ron Artest, to be honest with you. Steve Jackson, right? Steve Jackson and his boy Matt Barnes. But also, I meant his name is Isaiah Thomas.
I just want to take it back to Chauncey real quick, man.
I want to see Isaiah Thomas. I want to see the Knicks point guard from that won a championship. You know what I mean? I want to see Walt Frazier. You know what I mean? I want to see those guys play in today's era. What they would do, like, oh my God! I want to see Oscar Robinson in today's era.
Zeke in today's
Understand? I want to see Shaq raised in today's era. Like as a basketball fanatic, right? As sports fanatic and street fanatic. Tracy McGrady.
Vince. Prime Vince. Not that bullshit that you saw for the last 5-6 years.
No,
I'm talking
about
Toronto, early New Jersey Nets.
We're talking about
Vince.
dunk over 7'3" people, Vince.
Facts.
I don't even realize I did it, Vince.
Facts. It took KG shoving you after you screaming for 5 seconds to realize what the fuck you just did.
No, he didn't even know that. No, listen to him tell it. He didn't know that he did that. He was celebrating making the dunk because he jumped from so far. Kevin Durant was celebrating him dunking over the dude.
Exactly.
It took after the game to him go back to watch it to realize why he was being celebrated.
Facts.
And folks, we're about to take a break real soon. We're gonna take this break. When we come back, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk a little bit more basketball, but we're gonna get into our picks for the night.
Nobody can speak ill on Detroit, Denver, Chauncey Billups. One of my favorite point guards of all time.
Right? Well,
you can't speak.
And that's only because we're about to lose you guys on Podbean, as you guys may know. But everybody else,
Podbean, love you.
Everybody else, you'll still hear us. Podbean is going to hear a quick commercial. Actually, Podbean is going to hear nothing. For everybody listening on Podbean, you can go ahead and join the new feed. Actually, starting from right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut you guys.
I still love you, Podbean.
We definitely do love you. Right? We're going to cut them now. We're going to run a commercial.
We're going to cut you off.
Right? Because there's a new feed ready for them anyway. And I should have told them that before I cut them. Sorry, your stream was way too long. We need to cut it. Like, that shit happens. It's a real thing.
Cut it. Ooh. Cut it. Cut it.
So let's go ahead and cut this quick commercial break, and we'll be right
join
back.
this team to win
RP take off.
or become famous. They join because there is important work to be done, and only some able to do it.
RIP take off. That's what the fuck we said.
Better educated, led.
We did say that already. Though. We took care of that.
Oh,
you know we did.
KD, stop it!
Lawyers, engineers, technologists, and combat troops.
Cross over with somebody else. Oh, I seen that one. I seen that one.
Comes their way.
Yeah, they taking a nap.
He slipped. He slipped. You can hear the speaker like he like it was more than he fully slipped on that shit.
And their country.
Well, here we go, Steve Smith. Steve Smith.
Threats in this world. And they can respond. I became a soldier.
Don't do that, KD. Don't do that.
Monica's stupid. Not at all. Gotta be up early. That's my boo. Not Monica. The person I said after that. Oh man, I'm telling you, listen. Monica only watched the podcast when you're here.
I don't know why that would be the case.
Whatever.
I have no idea why that would be the case.
Whatever. I think she's starting to get into that age where she's into younger men. Oh, so I had something I learned, right? Me and Nat and I was talking about this, right? And I realized
Nat, you jerk! What the fuck? I gotta call Nat.
And I realized something.
I
I was like,
out.
I have to pass this knowledge on to any of my young boys. You know what I mean? Any of my young boys, young men. I gotta pass this information on. So, as far as squeak 'em, conquering it is concerned, right? There's gonna be a lot of land that is gonna be conquered in your 20s, right? You're gonna run into a drought in your 30s. Just to let you know, right? Somewhere in the 30s is gonna be a drought, right? So if you're still single and playing the field, there's gonna be a drought that happens in your 30s. But I learned something. It picks back up the moment you hit 40, because the moment you hit 40, you're in that older men category,
The OG category.
and it took me getting back out there that I didn't realize how many like 23, 24, 25-year-olds I'm picking up, and they all when they finally ask, do they even know that they because we vibe, we're talking whatever. We get through the whole entire night, and then eventually, like, when we're all naked, like, they ask, so how old are you? And I tell them my age, like, well, I am kind of into older men, so it is my fault. I'm like, well, shit. And I am into women, so it's my fault.
I'm texting that right now.
What's that?
I'm texting that. You have been MIA.
So I'm learning this. I am learning this in my 40th year. My 41st year now. That's right. I can only play the drop.
Nah, I don't know.
That's right, man.
I'm 40.
I wore that shit out for a whole year. Man, it was
not for nothing. You could still drop it.
It was beautiful.
You could still drop it.
No,
You could drop it for the I'm at least it can be the I'm 40 plus.
I could be like, I'm a man. I'm 40 plus. I know, but right now, that was a good year, and it brings back some, it's coming.
Emotional damage.
So let's go ahead and forget about
That
your
shit
40s.
is always hilarious.
Oh my god! So when I do the trivia,
Emotional damage.
when I hit him with the trivia,
because I yelled that shit out so many times, son.
I hit trivia nights when they get the answer wrong. They get the
sorry, B. Emotional damage. Cause I say this shit at work, some bullshit happen, I'll be like, fuck.
It's coming.
Emotional damage. I go like computer.
It's a slight delay.
Producer, I'm gonna need you to pick that shit up. I'm gonna need you to pick that shit up, producer.
It's like
what the fuck is going on?
What's gonna happen?
Producer?
You have to
you high?
You have to predict yourself 2 seconds ahead. And that was just warm in there. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because sometimes it's warmed up. Emotional. That's why they get those answers right.
Love to see it. Love to see it. I love it.
Love to see it.
I love it.
Love to see it.
I love it.
You know, we just play with the
Love
board.
to see it. Love to see it.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man. Oh shit. Okay, let's continue to roll up and roll out, right? Because these are the teams that's in the playoffs now, right? And that gives us a nice little playoff picture. Now, what we're gonna do? We have this saved. We're gonna come back again, right? We have our snapshot now at week 8. We're gonna come back again at week 12 and see what it looks like again.
Oh Lord.
Don't tell me the Lakers are losing.
No, it's these niggas, Pat Bev and Russ with the night celebration in the first quarter.
Don't tell me you talking about the go to sleep, the GTS.
Yes. In the first quarter.
And not for nothing. It's called GTS.
While they're losing.
Them niggas are stepbrothers for real.
Oh my.
You know that, right? Them niggas are stepbrothers.
That's why when I heard they was gonna be on the team together, I'm like, y'all people be thinking they're gonna be like, y'all don't understand. They're about to be best
they're
friends.
2 peas in the same pod.
They're about to be
They're
best
2 sides of the
friends.
same coin.
They're about to become best friends all of a sudden, son.
Like all that shit that we saw before, that was just, did you just touch my drums? Did you touch my drums? Did you touch my drums? Did you touch my drums? That's all we saw before. And now they over here talking about boats and hoes, boats and hoes, boats and hoes, and boats and hoes.
Basically, you fuck that bitch, I'ma fuck that bitch.
Yo. Oh my God.
Hey, yo, B, no, don't fuck with that nigga. That's that sweet Hennessy over there. That's that alphabet people Hennessy over there.
What we got y'all for? Listen, I know not once. Listen, unless I'm buying like some thing, like the only vodkas and cognacs I'll be buying from here on out would be
dangerous vodka.
Yeah, this is nut sitting right in that bitch somewhere. All that shit floating in there.
I want to see it. Jesus Christ.
What's that nugget? Right there, right in the mouth. Sitting right in there. Been sitting there for a minute.
Shake it up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them.
I gotta drop another nugget in there anyway.
Ooh, well, of course the niggas have watch me break them with this.
Listen, y'all niggas be
7-Eleven, 7-Eleven, 70 without.
Like y'all niggas over there drinking Casamigos, but y'all have no clue what you get when you drink a Casa MyT. What's up? Boss,
that's a bottle right there, bro. B.
God damn, stop cutting me. Shit, that was an artery.
My fault. Been sitting behind the computer too much. Forgive me, son. I mean no harm.
Oh, hold on. You don't even know. Speaking of,
I mean no harm.
You don't even know. No. Hold on. I'm gonna get this to you. You can put that down.
B, he said this is like the hourglass figure right here, B. This is like you can shake it up, watch the shit all dissolve and everything.
I'm gonna let you see something.
Oh, word? What you got? Talk to me. Nike by you. Let's get some extra ass shit.
Listen.
Man, these shoe boxes extra as hell these days now.
While he does that,
Not
what?
for nothing.
I don't have no. I do have it. Okay.
What you got up in here?
Florida man decided to bring an alligator with him while making a beer run.
What the fuck? Hey, yo. Oh, see, you haven't heard the intros to these things.
Nah, fuck that. You gotta play all the drops. You gotta play all the drops. You gotta play all the new drops.
Hold on. So you can. They're not new. I got you.
Camera in Florida.
Florida man decided to bring an alligator with him while making a beer run. Cocaine.
Mister, bring the alligator with you. Beer. If I ever go to a fucking grocery store, that shit is beautiful. That shit is beautiful, B. So this shit here is.
Keep switching it because you even seen the hidden gem on that motherfucker.
This here.
The red bottoms. Yeah, I'm coming on my own red bottom line.
This
without paying red bottom prices. Nigga, you gotta be smarter than the game.
This right here. This is next.
That's what I wore to the. That's what I wore to the show, to the art show. Keep looking around. You didn't even see the hidden gem yet.
My nigga.
Business handshake on that
My
one.
nigga.
Business handshake on
My
that
nigga.
one. He found the hidden gem. He found the hidden gem.
Yes.
Show them people too. Don't forget about those.
Yes. Yes. You know it. You see the vibes. It's only MyT. MyT. Give me that old baby one more time.
That's no more. And that's the first. That's the first of many one of ones.
Just got to put this shit back in, right? This is greatness right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this, oh my goodness. And I'm definitely not putting this shit back in right.
So you gotta unwrap it and wrap it back.
Yeah. This one here is.
You guys are gonna hear a lot of rustling while he does
Yeah.
that. So shit. Listen, you guys take yourself a little drink break, take a little smart
Yeah,
break. You know how we like to roll up and roll out.
Factory.
That's a new slogan.
I'm gonna roll up and when I get back to
That's
the
a new
crib,
slogan
like,
here on the podcast. Like we roll up and roll out on this motherfucker.
Factory.
That's how we move from segments.
Baby.
Nike by you.
Nike by you. Official.
Nike,
Official.
Nike by MyT.
I have blood clot.
So let you know, right?
Nike. You
Because
see that?
but I can
You see
tell you-
that? You see that? Nike by talent. Nike by see, that's that official shit, nigga.
I'm gonna come out
Step the shoe game up, nigga.
and you know me, right? Because I still got I still got Timberland dreams. They're all gonna be suede. So wait till I drop my blue suede shoes. Wait till I drop my blue suede shoes.
Or when the blue suede come out,
Because you don't see
elite.
back in the day, I used to have an old Twitter called
Elite.
Teflon Presley.
Yes.
Back way back in the day,
Yes.
I used to have blue
Trust
suede
me,
Timbs.
trust me. Instagram knows how to link things and whatnot. So that shit came up. I was like, oh, this nigga here was on this freaky nigga shit.
I had to try to get professional.
That shit can dangle in the wind. That shit can dangle in the
Listen,
wind.
Teflon was
I'm not gonna risk being associated with his shit being escalated and whatnot. Because this call is being recorded for quality and insurance purposes. It is always being recorded for quality.
Let you guys know, before I became passionate on sports, nothing bothered me and nothing stuck to me. That's why they called me Teflon. Charges don't stick to duties, Teflon. And I always have my blue Timbs on, my blue Teflon.
Hey, yo, Teflon,
So
what's
it's
poppin', baby?
So it's Teflon Presley. Like, listen, I was the king of rock and roll like a
Teflon Presley,
motherfucker.
talk to me nicely. Nigga is, son. Teflon Presley, talk to me nicely. Nigga is, son. This bitch ass nigga is, son, with this fucking suede shit, son. Yeah. That's greatness right there.
Yeah, we gonna drop the all black joints. I know I'm gonna do the fatigue joints. I'm gonna drop the Knicks joint.
Woo, not the Knicks.
All red bottoms. So
Not the Knicks.
all red bottoms too.
Not
Let's
the
let you know.
Knicks
Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop the Knicks joint.
I'm still tight. I'm still tight. I missed out on the Knicks Timbs beat. I'm tight. I missed out on the Knicks Timbs. I needed that shit.
I wore that to the art show for the first time. So when I went to the art show at my cousin's premiere last week in Orlando, I finally wore them shits.
Valid.
Cause I want those for basically.
Orlando 2B. Valid.
Oh my cousin dropped some real black ass shit. Like it was called Unapologetic, right? And this play was amazing, right? It was an amazing representation of black culture. It was basically the theatrical version of Black Panther to me. It was that fucking amazing. If you're in the Orlando area and you get a chance to go see any plays put on at the Orlando Performing Arts.
Chauncey this big time? Chauncey big time and niggas like that? He's sending a head video coordinator to do the interviews. That's crazy to me.
Good. Get his people exposure.
I love it.
That's an Eric Spoelstra motherfucker. Listen, that's who. Hey, your video coordinator is who Eric Spoelstra was. A guy had
and you see where that's gotten.
A guy who knew how to study the fuck out of film, pick up on tendencies, and be able to relay that shit consistently to other individuals. And if you learn how, and if you knew how to can do that, then you can teach
2009,
players.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You can get 15 years at least out of coaching if you know how to do that shit right. You can be in your 15th year coaching doing that shit if you know how to do it right. One
supportive president of operations that will not overreact to the pressure of NBA superstars, and you gotta chill for the fucking dynasty.
Okay.
Literally. So I don't care. Cause see, the thing about
I thought that nigga was gonna get cut.
I'm gonna tell you.
I thought that when that shit happened, I was like, oh well, Pat about to step on down onto the court.
He did it before. Because he did it for Shaq.
Yes.
When it came to the Fat Van Gundy, not Fat Van Gundy.
Yeah, the Fat Van Gundy.
No, but that's his name.
Stan. I say no, it was the fat one. You got it right.
I know it was the fat one, but I didn't know.
Oh, you wanted to be professional.
Yeah, I was trying to give him his real name.
After being unprofessional and whatnot.
I had what they call it. I had an accordion slip. Is that what they call it? So I'm gonna call it a hood. I'm gonna call it a hood recorded slip.
See, it's times like this that I'm glad we not on ESPN. Because God forbid, I would be so scared the day we was ever on ESPN.
Listen, the day I'm on ESPN, you understand? The day I'm on ESPN, I go into business. It's gonna be tough though, because they're gonna want this guy.
So scared.
They're gonna want this guy. They're gonna want their Meta World Peace. They're gonna want their Dennis Rodman. They're gonna want Mimi. I'll be alright. I'll be good. I'm listening.
Because that's the thing, especially like
Can I tell you something?
Like Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird sipping the shit on the telecast and whatnot, and awkward as shit, saying some weird ass shit like. And then once they tell me I can't cuss, I'm like, bro, I just cuss on the right. I be at work saying, motherfuck.
So can I tell you, there's somebody that I need to give this podcast to. That's involved with Island TV. Only reason I haven't been able to give him the podcast because I haven't, even when I'm conscious of it, I haven't not been able to cuss on the podcast.
It just happens. Like some dumb shit.
And he really wants the podcast. And I want to give him the podcast, but I
can't stop.
I gotta call him. I just gotta call him on intro, but I can't stop cussing. So unless you edit a 3-hour podcast for cussing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'll try my best.
It's like we can drop the shit. It's just we'll send it to you, and then you can beep 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 beep.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Be like KG with the cuss button.
But also that'll make it better because they realize, because whoever gets it, they realize they're getting the re-ear, right? And there's a way they can catch it live. And I keep telling you guys, live is the way to go.
Facts.
Ladies drink free Wednesday at Sharky's. Ladies drink free Wednesdays at Sharky's. Ladies drink free Wednesdays night at Sharky's from 9 to 10. After that is 2 for 1s from 10 to 12 for ladies.
Like, if you don't come to that, you're a dumb motherfucker.
Listen, it's all for you. It's
all
for you.
We talking free. We talking the free Casamigos. We talking the free Hennessy.
They giving you free drinks. I'm handing out free Brew Chew. Like, you understand? It's a match made in heaven.
And then free. Well, not free, but you got to win the trivia.
Yeah, you got to win the trivia.
You got to win the trivia, baby.
Man, I don't know if you been watching that trivia segment.
Oh, no.
That trivia segment.
I saw it this week. I saw it this week.
Talking about pressure applied.
I saw it.
You recorded this week?
I saw it this week.
Man, pressure
I was
applied. They are coming out for the trivia.
But here's the thing.
And they want more of it. That's why I had to set the parameters.
See, here's
30 minutes alone.
See, here's the thing. I'm starting to learn. My car's fucked up and whatnot, but I'm working on getting that shit fixed by mid-month. But I'm like, haha. Take a lift up to Sharky's and take a lift home.
Or you can take a lift here.
I need a car. But I'm comfortable leaving here to go home. Sharky's, yeah. And you know why? I won't say it.
I'll say you can take a lift here and ride with me to Sharky's.
But see, that would mean I have to be here by 5:30. I can't recall the last time I got off work at 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Understood.
Unless I just said, fuck it, I'll deal with the bullshit tomorrow.
Well, you can still drive here and still take a lift from here if you want to.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, you can still park right here and take a lift from here if you need to. Make it easier.
That part.
If that helps make it easier, you can still always come park here, whatever. You know what I mean?
Because you know why I'm not doing that drive.
We understand.
But you know what? I'm just not going to say it.
You know what's funny?
Air.
I finally saw the location of it because I was like, I never see the place he's talking about, right? And then I finally
right there.
But it's past Sharky's.
No,
it's past Sharky's.
B.
It's past.
Do you really
Sharky's.
want me to get this in while we live on air? If you don't want me to do it, dead it right now.
Listen, there's a police station around the area.
Whatever. Just let me know. Let me know if you're giving me green light.
Listen.
Let me know if you're giving me green light. I'm not speaking unless you're giving me green light.
There's a police station in the area, and he has concerns about the police station in the area. Let me let you know this. I have never seen a police officer fuck with anybody at Sharky's ever. I've been going there for 12 years. Ever. I've never seen a police officer pull somebody up with over it. Actually, that happened recently. No. Something happened recently. He just contradicted himself, America. I gotta be truthful. It was the first time in 12 years. Somebody pulled into the parking lot and there was a police officer right behind them. First time in 12 years. And this was early. This was at 7 o'clock.
But this is the problem. You thinking I'm talking about coming into. That's not a problem. I'm talking about when it's 1:30, 2 a.m.,
Listen, I haven't seen
12:30.
I don't see them fuck with anybody when they leaving there either. And I shut that motherfucker down consistently. They don't fuck with people. Not leaving Sharky's. It'd be bad for business. Why then they don't do it? Why? Listen, if that was the case, they'll also listen. Bruceum used to have a police officer posted in that motherfucker. If that was the case, they would have that police officer pulling people off at the lake. Police officers throw a blind eye to certain bars. Sharky's has become one of them for 12 years.
You got it.
Unless you've gotten into it.
I'm not going to do it on the show.
No, listen.
I'm not going to do it on the show. I'm not going to do it on
I know nobody personally.
Because growth.
No, I got
like Stephen A. We're moving forward.
So I tell you, I know nobody personally. This is me. That has ever gotten a ticket, right? Or had police involved in anything they've done outside of Sharky's unless they got into an accident. That's the only time I've had anybody involved with anything in that part in that intersection. Like I said, you know how many times I leave Sharky's drunk? You know how many times I'm drunk and I'm like, let me go to Sharky's? I need to stop telling on myself. You got me over here dry snitching just to prove a fucking point.
I don't have to do nothing. I once again, I had told you, you know what? Because America, growth, moving forward.
Listen, because I do be giving you.
I said, because before, y'all didn't know this. He used to cuss my ass out when I would talk about Sharky's and stuff like that.
That's why I just had to let it out there. That's why I just had to get it out there.
He used to cuss my ass out about this shit off air. And I'd be like, all right, damn, I'll leave it alone. Fuck. If there's one thing I'll filter out talking about Sharky's with that situation. I'll leave it alone. That's why y'all hear me flat out asking, do I have green light? Because if I got green light, I will unleash. But if not, I'm chilling.
So I'm going to ask you a question. When's the last time you've known somebody get pulled over in that area?
Literally the last time I even went there.
When the last time you went there?
4 months ago? It was over summertime for sure.
Okay, so over the summer, somebody got pulled over leaving there?
Going in there. Late night shit too. After just leaving Brew's room too.
What the fuck were they doing then?
Well, see, you know, we was there having our sips.
You see, that's going there. Nobody gets fucked with leaving there.
I mean,
and I go there all the time. When I go there drunk, I go there smashed. I go there, don't even remember I was there.
I love that for y'all. That y'all are comfortable going there, getting blasted, and leaving at 1, 2 a.m. Faded as hell. I love that for y'all.
I did a lot of talking. I
got a lot of
wood
word up, B.
For real. Because I count my blessings every motherfucking moment. Like I said, I count my blessings in real time.
Sorry.
Like people want their flowers while they're still here. Listen, I appreciate my blessings while they're still here. I have been blessed enough to not ever be fucked up because
I love that for you. I love that you're comfortable going there. Whatever the case may be. I'm sorry.
God, can I tell you, I was at Sharky's recently and I guess I was there really fucked up on a one night. Really, really fucked up recently. And they keep telling me about, I guess it was the karaoke night. So maybe it was a Thursday or whatever. They were like, yo, you sung karaoke. I was like, I remember that. They was like, yo, you kept on doing something. And I was like, I don't remember that shit at all.
I don't remember that shit at
But
all.
I only had like 2 drinks to my recollection. But I keep on finding out that I was doing like 2 drinks per hour. I was like, nah, I only had 2 drinks. I only had like 2 Yinglings. It was like you had 2 beers at Brews Room alone, and then a dude bought you. Then you bought a shot because some dude bought shots, and then that dude bought you a shot. I was like, oh fuck. I think that's before I went to Sharky's. And then it was karaoke, and I was like, do me, baby. Maybe I was doing that. You know what? You know what I was probably doing? I've probably been doing that Genuine move. Like, ever since Genuine did that shit, like, I've literally added it to my arsenal when I'm dancing with people because I'm a fucking clown, and I can't help myself. I'll be over there. I would literally, listen, ladies, if you're dancing together, I would literally pull that shit out in front of you. I swear to God. Make it stop. I am that nigga. I keep telling you, I got big pot energy, man. I come with that energy. Oh, shit. I gotta breathe. There goes the ab exercise for today. You know what? How much time? We gotta do some picks.
Facts.
We got
picks in a minute.
We gotta do some
Shit,
picks.
who's playing this week?
Hey, listen. I got it right here. Listen,
Tennessee bust that ass.
see upgrades.
LSU bust that
This
ass.
is
Hurricanes bust that ass. That's all that matters in college football. Now up next.
Let's see. Do I got okay, let's see. I might have it up here.
Ooh, that's some next level shit, D. Proud of you. Leveling up. It's the level up for me. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Listen, man. Like I got.
Give me that shit.
I got tired of trying to write some shit.
Give me
You know
that
what?
shit. Shout out to Daylight Saving Time's about to happen this weekend.
For the last time ever.
That is true. No more Daylight Saving Times after this year.
Whatever time we get next is our set time until somebody's like, why don't we switch times around sometimes? It's gonna be like 250, so you ain't gonna be on the balcony.
Then everybody should be like, sir, shut the fuck up.
Listen, you know what's gonna happen? It's like there's some kid around there. It's like, yo, like Facebook and Instagram would be really dope if like when you loaded your page, they would have like your favorite songs playing. Like, damn, you don't know what MySpace is at all.
MySpace. I'm about to say, bitch, thank you for making us feel old, nigga.
Okay, you know what? It's been a while. But let's get ourselves. I don't know. I haven't. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna say I haven't. It's been a while. We have not brought out
the special coin. I'm sorry, America. I'm sorry. I've been dealing with tragic shit.
It's okay. Even on my
work shit.
We have not
girlfriend shit.
The automated picker 8,000.
Sure to be bitching and shit.
We still talking about TV.
Yeah. Motherfucker be bitching.
It's really weird. Like,
I want to come and have a drink with the niggas. Oh, you want to go have a drink?
Oh no, not this.
Yo, come on, man. I'm just having a drink with the fellas. The fuck? Don't mean I'm an alcoholic or I have some type of problem or whatever.
No, listen, like,
yo. You go bust your ass for 55, 60 hours a week and tell me you wouldn't want to drink at the end of a
or whatever method that you utilize to unwind. Period.
Yes.
You're using your relaxation method.
You know what I'm saying?
During football season, this is what my relaxation method
is. Yes.
My Google thinks I'm talking to it downstairs. Yet the one beside us is minding its fucking. Good job, thank you. It's minding his own fucking business. The one downstairs thinks motherfuckers is talking to it. We bring back the automated picker. This time it's the 8,000. We upgrade every year. But last year it was the 7,000. Now it's an automated picker 8,000.
Love to see it.
Just like how there's a Gok 3,000 out there, which we will be raffling off on the podcast pretty soon.
Go 3,000.
I was gonna do it for Christmas, but I think I may do it for the Valentine's Day raffle. For the Christmas raffle, I think I'm gonna raffle off.
Nah, it's gotta be the Christmas raffle.
For the Christmas raffle, I think I'm gonna raffle off ticket to a show again called Cut Loose.
Okay.
But for Valentine's Day, I think I'm gonna
go 3,000.
I think I'm gonna give the guy 3,000 for Valentine's Day.
I'd be looking at this. I'm like, yo, you would definitely come in handy for the nights that I'm definitely ready to give some.
Yeah.
And show you on some bullshit.
The got 3,000. When she got her toy, you got the got.
Right.
Like, listen, we don't.
What
have
you do with that other? Like, hey,
thing.
you didn't want to do your job tonight.
The same thing you
didn't want to do your job tonight.
The same thing you do with your lucky rabbit.
Factory.
Like I said, we don't beef with your rabbit at all because we understand the name of the game. I hate my phone. This nigga don't miss.
Ever.
Y'all have to be thinking that, like, I don't know if y'all think I do that shit or if I have a special button somewhere or anything.
Trust me, I would let you know.
That is really the
I would let you know if he did that shit on purpose.
And I tell people this too, like, because in public, it happens in public too. In public settings, it also happens then too. If people have a conversation, I'm like, I apologize, this is my phone, it's the notification, but it doesn't miss. It will do this at the perfect time or at the perfectly right or wrong time every time. It's just how my universe is programmed.
God forbid we talk about some real shit and that shit come up. Hey, what the fuck? You think this shit is funny, nigga? No, this is my phone doing what it do. Like my phone.
It's been a while. Y'all haven't seen KJ.
Y'all
haven't seen KJ the Storm. I don't know if I want to call you the Quiet Storm anymore. He's just a storm. Like, he's just a problem. Like, you understand?
Problem child. It's the problem child.
He just come up.
You're not the Quiet Storm no more, nigga.
You just
destructive. You just destructive. All of it. He's just a fucking storm.
Sometimes he comes in, you know what I mean, and he's a tropical storm. You know what I mean? Sometimes he's a
category 5.
He's a category 1. You know what I mean? He's different. You know, he's a different kind of storm.
You know, I'm just making sure my days have been limited, so I'm just like, shit. If I'm gonna come with the energy.
Don't worry, we're gonna start categorizing the kind of storms he comes in now. Watch.
It's like, okay, like, see you came in with the category 5 today.
Like, you're at a tropical storm level. I'm gonna leave you at least at a level 2, at least at a category 2. Can we get you up to a category?
Motherfucker, the fucking Eagles finally lost.
He was like,
it's a category 5
Can
today.
I get you at a 4? I think we could do this at a 4.
No, nigga, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Like, I remember when I was calling him spicy that day. That was category 5.
Fucking Kirk Cousins. He fucking won a primetime game. What the fuck, nigga? Okay, it's a category 5. And B,
I think I like how that sounds better.
The fucking Steelers put me in a deep depression.
Listen,
man.
It's
okay, so it's tropical storm, KJ.
Oh, so we're not really talking about the Steelers. Okay.
No. I'm just giving the American public examples. Like, I talk about the Astros, but man, these bitch ass niggas. Like, okay, so we on 2 today, or like B, you gotta bear with me. The times I'm gonna be super high when it comes to the fucking Astros. The times gonna be just like bitch ass team. It's like, okay, yeah, I understand. Y'all got everything. You got hitting, you got pitching, you got defense, but the shit's still not fair.
And why do you have to cheat that year?
Exactly.
Like, you was actually, like,
the worst part
of them winning if they had one league.
Exactly.
It wouldn't
gave
it to you. Us.
Because, like, you bust our ass. But
because you was actually a good team.
But when you do that shit, all shit goes up. But then I said that shit for the longest. But I remember saying this the day the shit was done, and I said, we can no longer be talking crazy about this team. Because it would have been different if they beat us in 6 or 7. Because it's like, you bitch ass niggas, you still cheated.
No, this time they
just swept niggas.
Wait, we had one bad game. We had one bad moment in Game 3, and that was the nail in the coffin. It was basically the turning moment to fucking rock our world.
Swept niggas.
So you know what? Let's
once you get swept after allegations like that, it's like you look like a dummy trying to bring it up now. It's like, yeah.
That's a value regulator.
It's like, yeah, we might have cheated that year, but what happened in 2022?
And 2020.
Yeah, niggas swept this.
Okay, all right. You know what? Okay, so we have NFL picks.
Fuck them niggas. NFL picks.
Right. So we got some NFL picks to go ahead and make.
It's a jungle vibe. Okay.
We got our own vibe now. All right. Okay. First game. Okay, so we already saw what happened with Philly and Houston. The Philadelphia Eagles.
And granted, America, I would have picked the Eagles, by the way. Obviously.
They continue their winning streak, right? I think I'm going to make this one head, so it looks like an H anyway. Okay. Eagles! Right? So, first up, we have the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The automated... The Chargers and the Falcons?
You said Rams at first.
Okay, I may have.
Okay.
Los Angeles Chargers. We got the Chargers and the Falcons. Right?
Chargers.
The automated pick of 3,000 went ahead and picked the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, I mean, the automated picker is wrong, but the Chargers got it.
Listen, it could be wrong, but you know how I like the automated. You know how I like the automated 3,000. It's that. Are you smarter than random? like because the day that because how random is an expert pick sometimes, right? And so I'll let you guys know the automated picker 8,000. Right, it's basically a coin, and what the premise of it, right? The whole concept of it throughout the years. I don't know if I ever fully revealed to you guys that there was a coin or even the premise of it is how expert picks, right? People call themselves like we don't call ourselves. We just love sports, right? Like fuck what you heard. Like these aren't expert picks. Like these are just fantasy picks, basically, right? But how random is random? Can you beat a random coin? Can a random coin beat an expert? We've seen somebody not know sports beat an expert on multiple times just because they pick teams based off, I think a beer will beat a cardinal if it caught a cardinal on the ground. You know what I mean? And they'll pick their teams like that. I think an eagle will fly higher than a cardinal. So and they'll pick their teams like that. So in this instance, how much better random is random, right? And that's what we're going to try to figure out here with the automated pick of 8,000. So let's go back to our first game, right? We have the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta been doing okay.
Shout out to a motherfucker taking off his helmet and that being a flag.
Oh my God, Carolina. I didn't even really get a chance to break out last week.
That was the most Atlanta type thing. I'm like, Panthers, you pulled the Atlanta on Atlanta.
Like you literally threw that. You lost that game.
He caught the touchdown. I'm like, Atlanta's again. And then he took the helmet off and they threw the flag. And I'm like, damn, Carolina, Atlanta.
And that sucked. Really. So they should have been for two at that point. Like, fuck it.
Exactly.
Fuck it. You should have been. If you was gonna die in that kind of sword, like you might as well. I'm passing the ball to you. You better catch that shit. I don't care how. Like I'm gonna throw it 15 feet over your head. You better catch that shit.
Straight up.
Like give me a Michael Jordan moment.
Sometimes I dream.
We're talking about what's that Monster movie? Is it Monster? Is that the movie called Monster? No, the Monster Acts, Maniacs. No, Monster.
Dream I go like my.
What is that movie called now?
What movie?
With him and the aliens. I'm forgetting. I'm drawing a blank here. Seriously. Help me out here. Don't look at me like crazy. Help me out here. I'm forgetting the name. LeBron made a part 2. Monstars. The aliens and the stars. The Monstars. I'm so short of play. I'm glitching right now. See, instead of helping your boy out, you're just looking at me like I'm crazy.
No, see, it sounds like this where you just have to let people look crazy. Let people look dumb. Continue. Keep guessing.
It's okay.
Keep guessing.
Nah, it's okay.
Keep guessing.
I feel like
I'm like, I know you're not talking about.
I feel like there's a planet in there.
Keep going.
Monsters.
Keep going.
Damn it! What
Keep going.
I don't know. I'm forgetting. I'm really drawing a blank. I'm forgetting this stupid movie for some reason. I am. What's up, baby? Why you looking at me?
Keep going, baby. Keep
going. I'm just gonna Google that shit at this point.
Keep going. Yeah, go ahead and Google it and then blurt it out loud so you can feel crazy.
What is the name of this movie? Why am I so on a blank? You know what? Let's move. Let's roll up and roll out. Let's continue doing our picks. It'll come to me.
Oh!
It'll come to me. I guarantee.
Oh!
I still don't trust the Atlanta. I'm still feeling some kind of way when it comes to Atlanta.
So you really want me to focus on these picks after you can't name the classic movie that had the GOAT involved? You want me to focus on these picks? Oh no. No. I will close this computer down right now. What?
So I'm picking the Chargers.
Yeah? You picking the Chargers? Who you picking for the title of the movie, B? What's the title of the movie? That's what the people want to know, son. They want to know if you know the name of the movies.
You're talking about the movie.
I got the Chargers too, but
with Michael Jordan.
Yeah. What's the name of that movie, son? What's the name of that movie?
And it's Charles Barkley.
American people want to know. What's the name of that movie, son?
And
don't do that.
He has to.
Don't do that. Patrick Ewing was in that shit too.
He's with the Looney Tunes.
Yeah. All of that. What's the name of that movie, son?
It's the.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Portland is still beating.
No. Fuck Portland right now. What's the name of that movie, son?
Monsters.
Yeah. What's the name of that movie? Trust me, these picks, they're about to come quick, B.
Monsters.
I'm not even going to dwell on it. I'm not going to play with it. I'm not going to do nothing.
Monsters.
I'm going to be quick with mine because
Monsters Inc. There we go.
Yeah, Monsters Inc. Really. I don't recall seeing Michael Jordan in Monsters Inc.
Yeah, remember there was that little green ball? I'm drawing a complete blank. And now I can't even see that movie in my head. I only can see Monsters Inc. now. All I can see is that little green one-eyed ball now. I can see the lizard. I can see the fluff guy now. I can see that little girl in the suit. Oh my god. All right. Okay, let's continue to roll up and roll out. I'm picking Chicago over Miami. Right? Like Chicago's at home.
Are you picking the name of that movie though? That's what I want to know. I'm picking the Dolphins though, but I just want to know.
It's Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch.
Air Bud. Oh my god. This is really bothering me. It'll come to me. Don't worry about it. It will come to me.
You know what you also showed? You also shown that you clearly never watched, or if you did watch, barely paid attention to these movies that you listed, because it would be clear as day that was not the movie.
Well, listen, I'm being super facetious. I know it's not Air Bud. Air Bud has an animal in it, right? And what's the other one I said?
I don't remember.
Air Up There. That was an African movie. Blue Chips had Shaq in it. Mm-hmm. Michael Jordan was in. God damn it! God damn it! No, I'm a small baby this way.
Nigga said we is gonna help. Oh my god. Jesus, make it make sense. Make it make sense, my Jesus.
I can see the rings again now. Okay. I can see the rings, the Looney Tune rings. I can see Michael Jordan again. I can see him stretching out in the last scene, doing that dunk. I can see all the superstars getting this power sucked from them. I can see Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing. Okay. I can see Bugs. I can see Babs. That's how some pum pum shorts. I kept on trying to get my girl to like wear like a butt plug tail. Listen, if we didn't break up, she was about to do it.
I'm so glad you dropped that crazy bitch. I'm so glad.
Listen.
I am so glad
Listen. My next
bitch.
girlfriend is gonna have to be able to take a butt plug tail too. Listen, she's in the theater anyway, so I'm hoping like she likes to do that dress up shit. Listen, if you watch it, yeah, I'm talking about
Spencer
you.
Dinwiddie says ref called him a bitch ass motherfucker.
Did he hit the ref or something?
After attack.
Did he hit the ref? Did he assault the ref?
Let's find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out. You gotta see if he hoosiered him. Alright. Next up, we got the Carol. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's play this interview. Let's play specific with this interview. Period. Play the interview. You just had it up.
That's a lot of work to do.
Let's play Spencer Dinwiddie's interview, and let's see what he says about the judge calling him.
Oh yeah, basura.
The referee calling him basura.
Man, I would like to say I'm sorry first and foremost, and secondarily, I would like to say not only would I like my money back, but I would like to not be called a bitch ass motherfucker to my teammates.
Ooh.
So if there's anybody that feels that way about me, not naming names, they can address me personally, face to face, because no swear words were used in the direction of anybody. Personally, it was like, hey, that wasn't a take foul, or that wasn't a fucking take foul, or something like that. But it wasn't anything that was personal. So in it, I would definitely like my money back, and I appreciate no fine at all in this monologue. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Let's take a second and undress that, right? So now we see that he's getting attacked, right? He got attacked for whatever reason, and obviously now he's complaining about the referees. But obviously saying that I want my money back for my technical, but also I don't want to be fined for complaining about the referee because the referee shouldn't be calling me a bitch ass motherfucker. Which
I agree.
The referee shouldn't be calling you a bitch ass motherfucker. That's enticing me to cuss you out, which means now you're antagonizing me so that I can address you in a way to get me kicked out of the game, which now makes me think that you have something in the game. I'm sorry that referee needs to be investigated to see if him or any of his family members or any of his friends are gambling on the game and he is benefiting from it. That referee should be suspended for at least 5 games. That's what he gave Kyrie, right? At least 5 games. Ooh. And then we'll come back and address it. Because he shouldn't be doing that shit. Because the moment a player actually says that to a referee, not only are they ejected for that game, you could probably review it and you'll probably even add on to that. These referees can't antagonize players. Mm-hmm. Rasheed Wallace got technical fouls for looking at referees because they felt antagonized. Referees can't antagonize players. That can't happen. That referee should be suspended for 5 games without pay. He should go to sensitivity training about his job, and then when he comes back, maybe we reduce him. Maybe he spends a half a season in the G League before he takes on NBA games. And if he can't figure out how to get it to give him the G, we send him to the NCAA. And if he can't get that shit figured out either, then maybe we send it on to high school. And if he can't figure that shit out either, then maybe he could go be a cook somewhere or continue being a lawyer or a dentist, whatever the fuck he does on a regular goddamn basis. Because refereeing ain't for you, buddy.
That part.
I'm just saying. You don't have to be a referee. It's a choice, right? It's a privilege to be a referee in the NBA. Why are you antagonizing the people that we actually watch? Nobody comes to watch your zebra-looking ass.
Never.
I still don't know a referee's name. Is there a referee's name named Dunvanovich or some shit like that? No, that's a coach, Bundanovich.
All I know is he's a fucking bum.
Like even the referee that gambled on the game, I don't even remember his goddamn name.
Whatever. And I only remember that because
maybe that's what
the
the D
name of
stands for.
Netflix.
Maybe that's what the D.
I only remember
from.
that because
Pause.
the shit's on Netflix. Pause.
So yeah, they should definitely go ahead and suspend that that referee. Let's go ahead. You want to go ahead and run through these picks real quick?
Let's run through these picks, B. I do gotta get to work in the morning.
Oh shit! Yeah, let's definitely run through these picks. All right, let's roll up and roll out. All right, the automated picker 8,000 has officially picked Carolina over the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's
I am
tough.
not that bold.
I am not that dumb. Let me get Joe Burrow.
Yeah, you know me. I am picking smoking Joe Burrow as well on this.
LSU, baby.
Because eventually, I still kind of think that they should come.
You shouldn't lose to goddamn Carolina.
Definitely, you should lose to Carolina, and you're gonna and based off what they did last year, I'm hoping they're not one of the teams that stays out of the playoffs this year. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I would like to see them come back. Like even if they get eliminated, I wouldn't mind. Damn, nice. I wouldn't mind as much, right? But nah, you got to get your shit. These are games that you should be turning yourself around. Okay, let's move on. We have Green Bay versus. I'm sorry, I picked Cincinnati. You picked Cincinnati. We got Green Bay versus the Detroit Lions in Detroit.
Oh.
You're going Detroit?
No.
Oh,
absolutely not. Aaron Rodgers.
You're going Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm going Aaron Rodgers, even though I'm not confident in it at all, because the Lions could easily beat that ass.
I'm gonna go Detroit on this one. Why you go?
I don't blame you.
Only because like I'm telling you,
I'm literally going Aaron Rodgers off respect.
So can I?
That's it.
Can I tell you something? There's 3 quarterbacks right now that, as they lose, I don't mind because I'm ready for the passing of the guards. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers.
We clearly know
Russell Wilson. I do not mind the passing of the guards.
Well, Russell Wilson, he's clearly been exposed as somebody who's on some very fraudulent behavior and whatnot.
Yeah, he's definitely a me guy, not a team guy.
Facts. Shout out to Geno.
Because
I'm not even gonna go there yet. I'm gonna leave that.
Geno Smith is the comeback player of the year
by a mile.
And Geno Smith, I said this all here. Geno Smith currently looks like the Russell Wilson that we know, and Russell Wilson looks like the Geno Smith that we know by reputation. So that goes to show you. You know how we had that conversation about, oh, who was it? Was it Tom Brady or Billy Goat, Belichick? We definitely know it was Pete Carroll.
I was just about to say, it sounds like we need to start giving Pete Carroll more love.
We definitely know it was Pete Carroll. Like, Russ may be good. Russ ain't great. And he cooks like white people.
That bland-ass, cheap-ass food.
Lions scoring points, but lost.
And you know what? Somebody said Geno should be an MVP candidate. If somebody came up to me and said that, I'm not fighting it. I'm not fighting it.
The only reason I'm calling him a bona fide...
I've seen some of his throws this year, and I've been like, yo, that shit is phenomenal. And just to take it back, I'm a motherfucker because when I first moved down here from New York, I lived in Miramar. So, and Geno Smith went to Miramar High. And I had cousins who went to Miramar High. So we would go, we would go and watch him play. And bro, at least for my eyes, because I mean, granted, they see him every day. Miramar High treated him like a god. You'd have thought it was Peyton Manning up in there. So watching him show, this is why for a while I got on him when I'm on here, because it was like, it was painful. It was painful watching what happened with Geno happen.
And that's what you guys...
Because it's like, yo, like, I saw you up close and personal, look like a god, look like a dawn. So what I'm seeing now, it's like, it doesn't surprise me. Because I saw what you're doing now down here in Miramar. Literally 5 minutes from where my old crib out there used to be. I was like, no, absolutely not. I'm happy for that brother though, man. Like I'm so happy for that. Like it's crazy the way a lot of people are talking about him now. The same way a lot of people talked about him when he was playing ball at Miramar High School.
Oh, or the potential that he, like the way they're talking about him now is basically the potential that they talked about him having is exactly what he has now. But you know what?
It's amazing to see.
So thank God, like, you know, sometimes some people just need time to grow. This is also an example, time to grow, right? Time to mature, but also being put in an actual
10th year in the league, son.
But also put in finally like a winning situation. This is why, like to bring it back to the Knicks, right? Why you've heard me say for the last couple of years, I refuse to count the rookie year of like Donovan Mitchell and RJ Barrett, like any of those guys that was a rookie there, because you didn't have a real coach. You had no real coach, no real coach. I don't judge you off your first year for those guys. You had no real structure around you. I judge you for guys like RJ Barrett and Mitchell Robinson. I judge you from your second year. Now guys like Emmanuel Quick, I judge from year one. You had Tom Thibodeau since year one.
Exactly.
But I was like, I don't judge them before then. I can't. It's hard for me. I'm like, I know you didn't have a professional. It's tough. When you was on the Jets, you didn't have a professional team that could grow a quarterback. And also, by the time that Geno Smith took over, they had stripped that team from all kind of talent. When it receiving talent, tight end talent, and running back talent. Basically, was hoping on the brilliant defensive mind of.
Granted, Geno did have some growing up to do.
He did have some growing up to do.
He did have some growing up to do.
He did get punched in the face for some bullshit. And that doesn't happen unless you got some growing up to do.
Or not even just that. The one, to be honest, this is more egregious to me than the punch. Day before a game, you out there frolicking around in San Diego and going to movies and whatnot and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you my starting quarterback. I'm supposed to be out there. You out there frolicking around in San Diego watching movies and whatnot. I'm supposed to trust you.
Indian in New England.
Damn, Indian New England. Two teams that are just up in the air. Where's the game being played?
In New England.
I'm really going.
Who's the quarterback for Indy?
Sam Ellinger.
A rookie?
Because they sat down Matt Ryan finally.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I made that mistake last week. I made that same mistake last week.
I knew that was gonna happen to the Jets. He's too young of a quarterback.
No. I'm talking about. I made that same mistake last week picking the Colts because they started the young nigga and some last minute bullshit.
But I'm going with New England because I still trust Bill Belichick to dominate younger backs.
Exactly. Same here.
Buffalo and Buffalo playing the Jets.
Bills.
Automated picker.
Bills.
Pick New Jersey. Pick New York Jets.
New Jersey. Exactly. That's all I need to hear. That's all I needed to hear.
I'm going.
The fact that it stuttered like that. Bills.
And
Next.
The automated picker 8,000 also picked Indy in that game as well. Okay, next up we have the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Washington, the water closet team, right?
What time is the game?
1 o'clock.
Okay, Vikings.
Yeah, I'm picking Minnesota too. Automated picker 3,000 picked Washington in that game.
At the same time, it wouldn't surprise me.
Listen, we never surprised when it comes to Kirk Cousins. Actually, we're more surprised that Kirk Cousins is winning this many games. What? Like, that's really what surprises us more than anything else. Like, anything else about Kirk Cousins, we really was surprised because right now, Kirk Cousins is ruining his record. Up until now, he has been the ultimate 500 quarterback.
As of right now, I'm convinced the only reason why Kirk Cousins and the Vikings having prosperity is because Michael Irvin out here wishing MVPs on Kirk Cousins.
So you know what happens, right? If they come away with like a 12, 13 win season, right?
That means that first playoff game?
No, not even that. Next year, they're not winning more than 5 games if Kirk Cousins is their quarterback. Kirk Cousins is a 500 quarterback by design. He can't help himself. If they win 12 games this year, they're losing 12 next year. Something is going to happen.
I promise you.
Like, I don't know what it is.
It's an injury to Justin Jefferson.
Oh, God.
As long as it's not an injury to JJ.
It's okay. We got the Las Vegas.
LSU!
Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. I'm gonna go Jacksonville.
Me too.
Like,
the Raiders not giving me no reason to fuck.
Right, like they played better last year when they had controversy.
Come on.
Like they got nothing to galvanize around or just no coach to keep fire underneath them. Like, listen, we may not have loved Chucky's like Chucky as a person, but Chucky's tactics on the football field drew his team to be productive. Like this guy right now, they galvanized around the controversy last year. This year, they just fizzled out, and that's the reason why we don't see them in the scenario of making the playoffs. Should pop that at the bottom. Next up, we got the Seattle Seahawks going into Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Automated pick of 8,000 picked Arizona. I'm going with Seattle.
Hawks, yeah.
And KJ is also going with the Hawks as well.
Literally, I can't talk about how Geno is, and then I go against him. As much as Kyler with fucking D-Hop back scares the hell out of me. Especially, they just played a couple weeks back, 19-9, Seattle.
I still there too.
Scares the hell out of me, but I'll take Seattle.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough too, because who knows what Arizona's one of those teams.
Arizona could easily show up and drop 45 this Sunday,
and so can Seattle.
But
Gino. Okay, so next up we got the Los Angeles Rams taking on
Tyler Lockett out here talking about it's easy to play when somebody doesn't care about getting the credit. Oh, Russ, they coming for you hard.
No, I was telling Natalie.
They coming for you so hard.
Because I have a lot of conversations, especially sports about Natalie, right? With Natalie. Because I'm basically kind of like talk about the process.
I would love to talk bad about this. Because she shitted on Cam Newton. Nobody ever would do this to Cam. Nobody ever talked about Cam like this. Ever.
Like how?
In terms of as if Cam is a me guy. Never about we.
No.
Never.
No.
Never.
No.
Never.
No.
But they talk about this with the guy that everybody thinks is so this, so that. With his wife Sierra.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm
gonna tell you.
Okay now.
The guy that you know.
Keep the same energy.
Let's just call it what it is. He's a code switcher.
Keep the same energy.
He's a code switcher. We know this.
I mean, it's clear as day. His former teammates on Seattle don't talk about him glowingly. To the point where Tyler Lockett, they just won a game last week. This man leans over in a press conference interview with Geno Smith and DK Metcalf standing next to him. Russ never did that with them guys. That's already one red flag. But for Tyler Lockett, who doesn't say too much, to lean over, push Geno to the side, and say, it's easier to go out there and play when someone doesn't care about receiving all the credit. Mr. Unlimited. Mr. Unlimited. You've been catching unlimited smoke.
I thought I grabbed another one.
Like, come on now. I would love to talk to Nat about this. Nat lucky she not on here. I'll be like, Nat, you gonna have to answer for this. Because I know she fucks with Russell. I know this.
But she don't fuck for personal reasons. Like that motherfucker ghosted her nephew on the autograph.
Heard.
But I ain't like I said, Nat heard this because I'll basically talk out the podcast with her. And I was telling her, like, you don't hear one person ever talk good about Russ. Not one teammate. You understand?
And you never hear nobody talk bad about Cam.
More people, you understand? More people talk good about Ryan Fitzpatrick than they do about Russell Wilson.
Okay.
And we know Ryan Fitzpatrick is Kirk Cousins' father.
Literally.
Or at least uncle.
Jameis Winston's father.
Jameis Winston's dad.
Jameis Winston dad, Kirk Cousins' uncle.
Yeah, like you understand? Like he's fathered a lot of kids in the NFL, and those are definitely two of them.
Come on now, get off my dog Cam. You gonna get on Cam? Get on this nigga.
Because you know what? Too. Now I would have liked to see Cam now in Seattle. I would have liked to have seen what would happen if he would have went to Seattle. Look what he did for Geno Smith, because Geno Smith was written off. Like Geno Smith was okay. You're a bona fide number 2, number 3 quarterback in this league. The only reason why Cam Newton can't be that is because Cam Newton is too polarizing. If Cam Newton wasn't a polarizing figure, he would very easily be a backup quarterback. He's willing to be a backup quarterback.
I didn't even know if Geno Smith would start the opening game against Denver.
It was crazy. That was crazy. Let's continue to get into it. Let's continue to roll up and roll out. Right, so you picked. Okay, so next up, okay, we had Los Angeles Rams going into Tampa Bay. Automated pick up 8,000. Pick Tampa Bay. I'm going Rams, and you're going Tampa.
I know the Tampa's been a mess, but Tom Brady 10 days after an L. Oh no, at home too. Oh no. No. Give me Tampa.
Let's see if
there's no Von Miller over there.
Well, you know what?
I love Aaron. Aaron, you know how. Until Micah Parsons really puts consistent years after this, you are the second coming of Lawrence Taylor. But listen, Tom Brady, 10 days after how they've been looking, a chance to really recharge? No. That's trouble to anybody.
This is my arm. That's my co-host. That's my tag team partner for my arm wrestling coach. You understand? Like halfway through, if I feel that arm going down too far, I'm gonna tag it him, and that's who you're gonna go up against. You understand?
Somebody talking crazy?
Yeah, I mean, it's another podcast. It's good banter.
Okay.
Yeah, it's friendly banter. You see that?
Crazy.
See that? You ready? We want to do an arm wrestling. We want to arm wrestle each other at the next wrestling event.
Heard you. We'll get you right.
For real, you see it? You lucky it's not November, so I'm gonna have to start lifting weights now. What?
Fuck that shit. I'm busting nuts. My shorty better be ready to bust that shit open.
No, not November. Let's see what
happens.
Fuck
that shit.
All right, let's get these last two picks in here, so that we can get you on
exactly. So on my way to go bust one.
Exactly. How much time you got left anyway? Where's the pop? Where is? Okay,
I'm not sure if you ever really started it up again. Ooh,
or at
damn.
all. Alright, guess we're using Podbean.
The struggles of a high nigga.
Listen, that means we're using Podbeans from today, and I'm gonna have to edit these two pieces together. Damn, I didn't even go
the
live.
Struggles of a high nigga.
You know, hey, listen.
The struggles of a high nigga.
Listen,
the
great
struggles of a high nigga.
Oh man, a great philosopher once said,
if you really know this shit, what I'm doing, you a real motherfucker. Because you motherfuckers know the Vine days where there was a motherfucker who literally had a paper going, the struggles of a high nigga, and had a whole little scene about somebody being high as hell and some shit with that they would do.
A great philosopher once said,
the ceiling is the roof.
That's
the
what
struggles
happened.
of a high nigga.
All right. So okay, let's roll up and roll out. Okay, next game we have the Sunday night game. Tennessee Titans going into Kansas City. Automated picker 8,000 has picked Tennessee.
Oh, Chiefs.
I'm going Kansas City because I'm still on that. I refuse to pick against Patrick. Your end zone is Mahomes.
I'm going Chiefs, but just know I'm visiting the bookie because them two teams have the same record, but Vegas says Kansas City is 12.5 points better. I'm not buying. I'm going to see the bookie and play on that 12.5 for the Titans. I can't have that. Nope. Because I fell for this shit last year when the Titans went to go play the Rams and they was favored, and the Rams was favored by 9.5, 10 points. And I saw how that ended. That was a 31-14 beatdown for the Titans. No, granted, I don't think the Titans will do that to the Chiefs, but I damn sure don't think they'll get blown out by more than 12 points on Sunday Night Football. No!
There's a couple of them like that. The Jets are like a 13-point underdog against
with that beast in the backfield. You got that mammoth in the backfield. You should never, ever be favored by less than what? Oh, that's sweet money right there.
I'm gonna tell you.
That's sweet money.
I'm gonna tell you how it happens.
Sweet.
I'm gonna tell you the only way it happens. If the playmakers or the odd makers, not playmakers, the odd makers are anticipating Kansas City going up early, and then if they go up early, then you have Ryan Tannehill trying to win the game on his arm versus giving it. I'm giving it to mini mode,
and that's why odds makers are odds makers and not NFL motherfuckers. Because if they knew one thing about Mike Vrabel, especially in a regular season game, is not going to panic and all of a sudden just say Ryan
and you guys know you can call in through Instagram now too as well. You are now allowed to call in through Instagram. Just to let you guys know, you can call in through Instagram. You can call in through Podbean. You can call in through Instagram. I accept callers through Instagram now as well too. So Mark, get your light ass in here. Mark.
Yeah, no way in hell. And for one, Tannehill been hurt. They had the rookie up in there. That's why I was actually intrigued in terms of their game against Houston last Sunday, because I wanted to see what the rookie would do. But the problem is they just said, Derrick Henry, take us home, and gave him the ball 32 times for 220 yards.
Thank you. Appreciate the shout out. Don't forget to like, share, and follow. If you're listening to the podcast, more appreciative. Head down to YouTube, head down to Twitch.
Respect.
Follow, like, and share on MyT Sports. Like really, like go head to YouTube and Twitch. Like those are the two that really help a brother out.
Who called up in here?
That's Mark.
This nigga. Where you at,
I invited him.
I just got home.
So.
Oh wait. Oh, you actually see me?
Yeah.
Yes, fool.
Yo,
it's not doing what I wanted it to.
This nigga. What's up, man?
We just came back from watching Joe Coy.
Oh, the Asian dude.
Show ever.
He is funny.
Best stand up, yo.
At the art center, right?
Where was it at?
Yeah.
Which
Really?
art center?
When he played.
Oh,
AAA. Oh,
okay. That's at the art center.
Yeah,
that's the
Miami.
arena.
That's Miami. When I say art center, I'm thinking you at Coral Springs.
The art center is 7 minutes away from you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
like you talked about some place that was 70 minutes away from you.
Word.
Joe Coy ain't doing that. Sold out. He's fucking sold out. That shit was amazing.
Word.
So, you.
Brethren.
I gotta get up at 5:30 in the morning, man.
5:30? Same.
All right.
Same.
So
I'm about to dip set myself.
Baltimore in New England. Wait, New England again? That's wrong. What the hell happened on this spreadsheet? Hold on. We got to pull up the NFL schedule real quick. That is not right.
This nigga don't even have the right teams.
Listen, I didn't make this. This came from Pro NFL. Hold on. Who gave me this? Who's responsible for this? ProFootballNetwork.com.
So we snitching right now? That's
what?
We doing?
Whatever.
That's what we snoop.
You ain't gonna have me looking bad like I typed up the wrong shit. I'm not snitching. I'm holding motherfuckers accountable. You got the wrong goddamn spreadsheet on your motherfucker. You got New England.
You copied their spreadsheet.
I downloaded their spreadsheet. I didn't copy shit. I downloaded it.
It sounds like snitching.
Whatever. That's what they provided.
Rat.
It's what they provided.
Rat.
Whatever. I'm not Beverly.
Rat.
The Ravens play the Saints. Oh, that was a typo. Oh, Bendito. I see what they did there. What happened to them? Okay, I let them off the hook on that one. At least it was a new. What?
Shameful.
I let them off the.
Shameful.
I'm not gonna let you blame me for that shit. Nah, fuck that. Listen, I'm not ratting. That's not ratting. That's not. I'm not taking the blame for somebody else's mistake.
Shameful. Give me Lamar.
I'm going with Lamar too.
Even though that Bourbon Street. The extra night in Bourbon Street.
Let's hope he doesn't go out that night.
That extra night in Bourbon Street scares me. I gotta dip. I gotta get to work, and I also gotta make sure his wife is taken care of.
No, we understand. And if you don't understand,
Blue Chew.
He's trying to get some squeakum, squeak, squeakum, squeak, squeak, squeakum, squeak, squeakum, 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 squeak, squeakum, squeak, squeakum, squeak on. All right, that's officially our last pick of the way. We have Baltimore going into New England. are going to New Orleans, right? I automated pick of 8,000, pick Baltimore. He picked Baltimore. I picked Baltimore. I ain't gonna lie to you. I never like ever like when we're all in unison like that. That normally leads for disaster. I think we'll be safe this week. If I'm not mistaken, Michael Thomas has officially been ruled out for the remainder of the year. They have a slew of other problems as well. Like, yeah, and then also, I don't know, just kind of rooting for Lamar a little bit. I know this is just outside of what can be used as a logical reason to pick somebody, right? And honestly, when it comes to sports, that really isn't that illogical. You're not just rooting for Lamar, so we hope that he can get that payday that he's been hunting down. We're going Baltimore on this one, folks, and there goes the MyT picks of the evening. Let's see how. Listen, we'll come back on Monday. We'll review. Actually, on Wednesday, Monday or Wednesday. We'll see how things go. We'll review the picks and see how we did. Hopefully, we can win you guys a little bit of money. Listen, I'll remind you guys. I stay above 500. If everything is straight up, I stay above 500. That's all I can get. That's all I can guarantee you. I stay above 500. I think that's all you're gonna need. Thank you guys for listening to the Mighty Sports Podcast. I am Talent El Idolo Deportivo Taylor, right? This is coming to you live again from the most influential city in the world. If you are listening in the South Florida area, don't forget that we do the show live every single Wednesday from Sharky's on Royal Palm and Pine Island. Well, and at Sharky's, ladies drink free from 9 to 10 every single Wednesday night, and from 10 to 12, it is 2 for 1 for ladies. It is Wednesday night at Sharky's. So not only do you get the MyT Sports Podcast outside, you get DJ Scepter inside. You have drink specials all night long. It's a blast on the Mighty Sports Podcast. Listen, and you can drink till you drown at Sharky's. Listen, that's not what you're gonna want to do, but you but if not, you can dance all of that alcohol off with DJ Scepter on the ones and twos. Wednesday at Sharky's is the place to be in South Florida. Don't get it twisted. It's where you want to be at. And also that trivia. If you haven't been there for a trivia segment, then you definitely are missing out because the prizes are definitely worth it. I'm not even going to tell you what the prize is on the air. You're going to have to come there and see for yourself. You get a chance to catch a live show. The live show is always better. Like I said, even for you guys listening now versus the ones that like to listen a little bit later on in the re-air. The live show is better. You want to be here for the live event. You want to watch the live show. Listen, I gotta watch some sleep. I got a long day. I guess both of my co-hosts already bounced. Even though one just came on for like 5 minutes. It was even 5 minutes. I don't know if that was 5 minutes. Hey, yo, what is going on here? Wait one second before we bounce. We got Portland and the Suns, 106 tied up. 1 second left. This is tied without no Damian Lillard. Portland had the ball. They're trying to inbound the ball. They try to get a. He didn't really get that off. Oh! He hit it. Holy shit. I was like, he barely caught that, didn't get that off properly. I don't know if they started the clock late, but he hit that. Hey, yo. Who's that, Jeremy Grant? Hey, yo. Oh, yo, no, hold on, whoa. Let's get ourselves proper Rosen. Caught the ball. Time started. He gets it off. It's left his hand. With 1 sec. Oh, man. Hey, yo. I'm glad we refocused on this game for that 1 second. And Phoenix. Let's flip this in the way that brings the most controversy. Actually, I think I did that right. Actually, Phoenix loses to Portland without Damian Lillard. 108-106 on a last-second shot. 1 second left on the game. Jeremy Grant hits a buzzer beater to clinch the game. To win the game in Phoenix. Celebrations everywhere. Squad up. Look at them. Squad up. jersey, street clothes, it don't matter. Squad up. I can't even hear what they say. Hey, yo, we about to leave the podcast right here. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget, right? Don't forget to like, share, and follow wherever you may be listening at. You can find the podcast everywhere. You can find us on Pandora. You can find us on iTunes. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on TuneIn Radio. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. Right? If you find us on YouTube and on Twitch, please go like, share, and follow. That way you can hear that bing bong every time that we go on. This is Talent Over by MyT Sports Podcast. Don't forget, folks, to continue to transform yourself into the kind of individual that you would want to work for yourself. Hey, we about to fade to black. My outro and get the fucks out of here. Hey, yo, DJ MyT, do you mind doing me a favor and getting shit right so that I can stop my rambling? If you don't mind.